Guys, what is going on? What is going on? Guys, what in the world is going on with this world? Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know what, guys? I know, guys, this is a pretty interesting topic. All you guys that are new here, I usually do the first 35 minutes for Discord members only. Guys, I'm gonna drop the link now, right? Guys, anyone who wants to come on up, guys. Because guys, we all know that chicks, guys, pre-selection's a real thing, right? Guys, why do these chicks always sleep with all these dudes who have all these kids, right? Why? Why? Hey guys, it isn't just rich guys, right? Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. 3 Tennessee men fathered 78 children. 3 West Tennessee men have allegedly fathered 78 children with 46 women. Clown world. Guys, that's how we're starting things out today, dude. That's how we're starting things out today. Clown world. Guys, how stupid can these broads be?
You stupid woman.
Clown world. Absolutely insane. Let's see. Derek, how's it going? Red Door, what's going on, my friend? Your suffering servant, how's it going? Lenny's here, Tom's here, Joe's here. What's going on? Michael says these 304s always try and play the victim when it comes to kids. Then they try and take the kids away from the husband because they're selfish. Facts. Yep. Monk guy, what's up, dude? Let me see. Let's see. OSSR, what's up, dude? You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna make. Hold on, guys. Give me a second to do some house cleaning here. 1 second, guys. Oops. What's wrong with this thing? There we are. Yeah, guys. It never fails, right? It never fails. All these guys that have all these kids, and these chicks know that they're baby mama number 5, number 6, right? Garrett Grant, what's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you as usual, my friend. Thanks for being here. Brent's here. What's up, man? Let's see. Eleni says he's retired military, never has to work again. Oh, he's talking about his ex. Garrett Grant says the South African Tyrone strikes again. Yeah. Instead of Elon Musk, they should call him Elon Nug. Thanks for the $10, man.
Seriously. Garlic croutons, dude.
Steve, what's going on, man? Good to see you as usual, my friend. Good to see you, right?
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
Sir V's, what's up, dude? A Discord is a server where we can all interact. So, guys, here's a link to the Discord, guys. Guys, we will do after hours in the Discord for a little bit tonight. And guys, so we usually do like a after hours for like 45 minutes where you can say whatever you want, cuss, swear, do whatever you want, right? So guys, make sure to join the Discord. And then after this live ends, guys, I want you to go into the Discord and go to the after hours, all right? Michael says, I blame simps. Because if yeah, guys, simps could also be these nug-nugs that are getting all of these knuckleheads pregnant too. All these Gavins, you know what I'm saying? Tony, what's up, dude? Yeah. Lenny said, 46 beta females. Facts, guys.
Beta female.
Hoagie, what's up, man? Tara's here. John Carlos here. Man, the whole Breakfast Club is here. Pyro's here. Waterstar's here. Guys, I'm just saying hi to all you guys while I still can because the channel's growing, guys. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to be able to say hi to you guys while the chat's still small. Pyro, what's up, dude?
Bumblecard.
All right. So, guys, I always say this because let's start here, right? Guys, women, this whole sexual empowerment thing, right? We're going to prove how strong and independent we are as women by letting as many men just as we can, right? This is going to show how strong and independent we are.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
Clown world. Guys, there's nothing smart about having meaningless, unprotected sex for either gender, but especially the women, because they have so much more to lose. They get the business end of all the herp derp, right? The high five. You know what I'm saying? HPV can give them cervical cancer, and they can get pregnant, right? Which means that your body is irreversibly changed if you carry through the pregnancy, and you might die in childbirth. Guys, why would any woman think that it's a good idea to just go out and let Chad Wonderbang, Tyrone Thunderstroke, Gavin, Nug-Wang just shoot up the club? Why? And then what happens, guys? 3 Tennessee men fathered 78 children. Look at that! 3 West Tennessee men have allegedly fathered 78 children with 46 women, all while trying to pay the least amount of child support they can. What child support can these guys pay? Look at this. Terry Turnage has 23 children with 17 different women. Richard M. Colbert has 25 children with 18 women. Desmond Hatchett has 30 children with 11 different women. Guys, what is going on, right? What is going on? And guys, here's the thing. Guys, put a 1 if you've heard the whole red pill, fresh and funky talking boy. You gotta have money, bro. You gotta have money to like get girls, bro. You gotta get money to get girls. Guys, do you really? Do you think Terry Turnage, Richard M. Colbert, or Desmond Hatchett has any money at all? Guys, do you? Do you think that these 3 bums have any money? No. But they've managed to just freaking guns and Navarone in this bad boy. They're shooting out machine gun fire like it's the Battle of the Sun. This is some Battle of the Bulge bullshit. Walk, what's up, dude? Walk 434, man. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, man. Guys, look at this. The latest deadbeat dad to emerge from the state is Turnage, who was summoned before a judge over child support payments for his 23 kids by 17 different women. Guys, how is he a deadbeat? You know who's a deadbeat? Is baby mama number 3 through 17. How about that? How about that? 23 kids by 17 different women. Baby mamas number 3 through 17. Those are deadbeats. Those are deadbeats.
You're a bum.
Baby mama number 3.
You're a bum.
Number 4.
You're a bum.
Number 5.
You're a bum.
Number 6.
You're a bum.
Come on, man. You know what? I'm being generous because he says the deadbeats are every baby mama after number 1. I would give 1 or 2, right? I can get that. Guys, I'm being uncharacteristically nice. Because apparently, guys, so whenever Chow Time or anyone else covers one of my videos, guys, people say that I'm savage or that I'm rude or that I'm extra mean. Well, you know what I have to say to those people, guys?
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Oh, dude, someone says that AOC might get charged for helping illegals. Guys, what I wouldn't give. Guys, like I said, I'm not religious. But to whoever there is out there, Lord, please. Please let ICE kick in AOC's door, guys. Guys, oh my goodness, can you imagine how hilarious that would be? Rajai, what's up, dude? Good to see you as usual, my friend. But yeah, guys. That's the one part about the red pill space, guys, that we need to stop this. You gotta have money, bro. You gotta have money, bro. Get girls, bro. Girls only like guys who have money. If you believe that,
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
clown world, right? Jester, hold on. Jester, all right, here. Guys, okay. Now, guys, I think we need to understand. Okay. If you take AOC's nasty attitude and her dumbass politics out of this and actually, if she were to actually dress like a regular girl, she's okay looking. But here's the reason why I think AOC is hot. Okay, guys? I'll tell you why. Bear with me, guys. Cook with me here. Guys, I'm from woke, super liberal Washington State. Okay? All these chicks that claim to, I'm not just my looks. I'm strong and independent.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
No man will ever dominate me. Guys, these chicks are absolute demons in the sack. Demons in the sack, guys.
She's like all these babes. You get their pilot lit, they can suck start a leaf blower.
Guys, you know how many of these types of chicks that I've smashed in my life, right? All these chicks that are down with the patriarchy. Guys, these are the chicks. Guys, boy, oh boy. Guys, in the chat, guys, put a 1, right? If you've banged one of these progressive chicks, right? That if their friends knew what you guys did in the sack, you know that their feminist friends would be like, oh, right? If they even knew, they would be like,
how dare you?
Yep, they're freaks. I guarantee you guys, AOC is an absolute demon in the sack. Because guys, all right, all you guys know how every now and then there will be some story of some Fortune 500 CEO, some powerful guy. It comes out that he's into dominatrixes that tie him up and tase his balls. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Those guys were their public image is a powerful guy, but their bedroom thing is the exact opposite, right? Guys, that's AOC. AOC's the same way. her public image of this strong and independent chick is the exact, her bedroom stuff is the exact opposite. Trust me, guys. I know from experience. Baroness, what's going on? Henry, what's up, man? Calvin, how's it going? Good to see you guys. Guys, thanks for being here on a Sunday, guys. I did drop the link so anyone was coming up. Yeah, guys. So that's the reason why. Like, looks-wise, I just know, guys, from personal experience, guys, the moment that bedroom door shuts and the lights go out, you better do your stretches. You better bring a jump rope to warm up. Okay, but anyways. Okay. So guys, yeah, that's the one thing that we need to stop. Is this whole you have to have money to get chicks. Because if that was the case, you wouldn't have a bunch of single moms in their 30s with 11-year-olds by nug-nug, right? And it's so funny, guys, because like us red pill guys saying, look, this whole effeminist slut walk foolishness, right? Why? It doesn't make any sense, right? Because then they get pregnant by Terry Turnage, Richard M. Colbert, and Desmond Hatchett over here. Hold on. There was a... Is this CNN? Hold on. Let's see. 1 second. There's another story. There's an actual story that I can pull up, but I think it's copyright. Of this guy, and he has, guys, look at this. Here it is. Look at this.
Tennessee man holds a county record in Knoxville. Listen to this. He's the father of 30 children, and he's only 33 years old.
Look at that! Yo, guys, we found the final form of nug-nug right here. Yo, dude, look at that. Look at that, dude. Man, oh man, just spraying up everything. Joe, what's up, man? How you doing?
Oh man, I'm just looking at nug-nug's final form. That's all.
This is
Look at that face.
instead of Shang Tsung, this is Shang Nug. Guys, come on. Like Joe, you've heard the whole like red pill, fresh and fit in them. You gotta have money, bro. You gotta have money. Do you think Nug-Nug here has money?
Don't look like it. He got a little $50 gold chain on. He got a little rope chain. You get out the switch where you put the quarter in the slot machine and you get the little toy in the box.
From the little claw machine at Denny's. Yo.
He's got that chain.
I told you guys. And of course, all the girls that are gonna, all these 304s that were sleeping for this guy, they're all gonna try and play the victim, right? When we all know what they were doing.
Y'all want to ask me what I'm doing? I'm outside home.
That's a new one.
I work at Hoeing. Y'all want to know what company I work at? I work at Hoeing.
Now, guys, make sure you hit the like button, guys. We have a 10 super chat or 100 like goal. And when we hit that, guys, as usual, we will go to 304 TikTok, guys. So make sure that you stop and hit the like button, guys. I'd appreciate that. Guys, we will do after hours in the Discord. And yeah. So, Joe, how do you feel about this whole topic? I mean, well, we got, Terrell Owens, Elon Musk, that Terrell Meek guy or whatever for the Dolphins. He's got like 10 kids. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about these chicks? They want guys that have a bunch of kids.
Well, my thing is this: if a woman is going to do that, And at some point, it's what fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So these women at some point knew he had kids by other women, just like they know Future did, and the guy who sits on the tall football player. So they know Elon Musk. But if you're going to do it, I'm not advocating for it. They're going to do it, then make sure the guy is rich. So that way you're not having to rely on the state for meager something to supplement. At least the guy, if he's rich, he's more likely to support you and the kids, like Nick Cannon. Again, don't agree with it because the father is not going to be present.
Fact,
he can't be. It's impossible. But if you're going to do it, at least have the intelligence to do what a Brittany Renner did and get with an NBA player.
But Joe, hey, you know what? Let's pump the brakes right there, right? Because you make an excellent point. All right, cook with me here, man. Right? Isn't it crazy that you see all these girls that are decently pretty doing OF and sex work when back in the day women would leverage their looks to marry like a rich guy, right? They would hang out around the medical school, around the law school, bat their little eyelashes at them or whatever, and move on down the line, right? Pretty girls didn't have to. Back in the 80s and the early 90s, all the girls who were into the pretty girls didn't do that type of work. It was the above average looking chicks because the pretty girls were out there marrying sports stars and entertainers and lawyers and doctors. You know what I'm saying? And they played the long game because they knew that they could get married at 22, 23, right? Live a life of luxury, and if he left, take half of what he had and move on down the line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's even smarter than being number 5 in a lineup of baby mamas that a man has. So you want to be is one of them. So they don't do that. It's kind of like they gave up. They don't have that intelligence that you just said, because that's what I saw growing up. It's the pretty girls, and we all know what they look. We was in high school. We're 18. She's 17. She's with a 26-year-old. He's riding around with a sports car. He coming to the school to pick her up. So we've seen it. So that was a smart play. But now
they to pick her up in the Maxima, in the 5.0. You know what I'm saying?
You want to be that guy.
Yeah,
I'm going to be like him when I grow up.
Yeah.
He's still 16.
Yeah, I remember there was one girl that I used to like. And it's funny because she was, so her name was Oofy. She was a Samoan girl, right? But she was bad, right? And her brothers were all big Samoan cats. So no one was trying to date her because you would think she would be big, but she was fine, right? But her brothers all 6'2", 320. You know what I'm saying? Dang. And I was all trying to talk to her how you doing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Especially for Cultural Appreciation Day, she was doing the hula and the grass skirts. I'm like, ooh, how you doing, right?
With the coconut.
But yo,
bro.
yeah, the little coconut bra and the grass skirt. Yeah. But she had this college boyfriend, and he would pick her up. He had a what was that car? He had the he had one of the not the E46. He had one of these.
You know exactly what car it was. That's crazy.
Dude, yeah. He had a 97 M3. This is what he had. He had one of these. Look at that. It was this color. He used to pull up in this M3, pick her up at the bus stop. You know what I'm saying? So I still remember that to this day. Hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Walk, what's up, man?
Yo, what up, AJ? Yeah, man. I'm 48 and no kids, and women have actually told me not having kids and never being married is a red flag.
There you go.
Yep, they told me it's a red flag.
Psychic. That's where I was going next. I've had women tell me that too. I ain't trust a man who over 35 ain't got no kids because I don't have any kids. I'm 44. I ain't got any kids. You would think that we would get credit for not having kids, right?
Yeah, you would think that you okay. They always say they want a man 6 figures, right? And no kids, blah 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 blah. Well, I got all that, right? But then they still tell me that that's a red flag. But nug-nug doesn't need a job. Nug-nug can have 30 baby mamas, and none of that's a red flag. Once they get pregnant by him, he manipulated me. What?
Yeah, nug-nug spraying up the jungle like friggin' Jesse Ventura on Predator, you know? He had the big machine gun.
You are one.
But look at this.
It was you are one ugly motherfucker.
Look at this. We have homeboy here has 30 kids by 11 different chicks. No money. Like I said, got this, Denny's claw machine gold chain. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing about that dude says that he'll make a great father and a productive husband. Nothing
at all.
Nothing about that.
Nothing at all, man. Look at this.
And the B Dubs will say, well, he picking all the project chicks out of I bet some of them women are like lawyers or nurses or something like that.
Yeah. Yep. Well, here's the thing, because there was a case that I saw of this woman in Maryland, and she was a pharmacist, and she was black, and she was in the military, and she was like an officer, and she shot her husband and killed him, but she was a pharmacist doctorate, and then she was
I know what you're talking about.
Was nug-nug, right? And I said, look, yo, so my sister and her knuckleheaded friends were like, well, it's because educated black women only get attention from those guys. I said, if you look at a white woman or an Asian who's a lawyer or a doctor, they don't even give their trash part of their culture the time of day.
The time of day, they don't.
You wouldn't see a white woman that's a lawyer cruising by the trailer park looking for a dude in an IROC with a mullet. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't see it.
No, you would.
They're not even on the same radar.
You don't see a white female lawyer out here trying to snag her a Joe Dirt.
Yeah, Cletus. Exactly. But you know what it is? You don't even see white women. Where was the white version of how Stella got her groove back? You got these old chicks, these old B-dubs, 51, trying to date these 29-year-olds. Kendra G. You know what I'm saying? You don't even see that with Asians, with whites, or anything. That's how cooked these B-dubs are. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever seen Kendra G without her makeup, like in real life?
No.
Oh my God, she was horrible. She was horrible. And she uses filters to lighten her skin. Kendra G is like really, really dark skin, which I don't have a problem with really, really dark skinned women, but she uses so much filter. When I seen her, I think like TMZ or somebody had a video of her get out of her car with like no makeup. She still had that trashy wig on. I was like, oh my God, that chick looks horrible. And then she has the audacity to have a high standard. Like she does not look nothing like that picture in real life.
That's how she.
That's how she really looks.
Yeah.
Wait, which one?
The one right there. The one right there. He's got right there. That's how she really looks.
You blow it up. I can barely see.
Hold on. Sorry. Let me get this bigger.
That's how she really looks.
How do I make this bigger? Can you see it now? Let me see.
Yeah,
and I'm willing to bet that she's been wearing those wigs so long. I'm willing to bet that she took that wig off.
She has no hairline left.
No hairline.
None. So
if this is how she really looks, it still looks like makeup to me.
Yeah.
It is. It's still makeup.
She's not a bad looking.
She's not bad looking
woman. She just got that hairlines in full retreat, just like mine, and her voice is always talking like this. You know what I mean? She has that voice where it's just one volume, one.
That's a good point.
It sounds like she's been eating cigarettes since she was like 5 years old.
And obviously, Saint Kevin had to hang up on her, right? And then of course she had to go off on him afterwards. What'd she say?
I'ma kill your bitch ass, bitch.
You know what I'm saying? And now she stole his whole thing. Her whole show, her whole vibe is his. And there's nothing better than seeing her trying to be Miss Savior of the B-dubs, getting disrespected and having to go off just like him. You know what I'm saying? Ridiculous. Anyways, I digress. Let's get back to nug-nug here, right? Walk, man, how do you feel about these, chicks only want dudes that got a bunch of kids? You know what I'm saying?
So my theory is that the reason why they want those men is because they know those men are reckless with their money. Those men will be willing to get them pregnant and allow themselves to be put on child support. Whereas a man with no kids, he's going to be more cautious, like me. Like I'm not getting one of these chicks pregnant. Like I didn't work my ass off to get where I am in life.
Is that dudes like these three dudes? in Tennessee.
Oh,
Dude's
the
got
one.
23 kids with 17 women. He has 25 total with 18. And this dude's got 30 with 11. They ain't got no money. They just want guys that are loose with their seed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They want reckless men. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a cousin like that. I got a cousin that has 8 baby mamas.
God
And the sad thing is
damn.
he kind of looks like me. And so I remember one day I was in the store and one of them was like, "Hey, Adrian." I was like, "Nope, not Adrian. Don't
That
come
ain't
over here,
me.
that bullshit."
That's not me, baby.
Yeah,
That's
don't
not
come over
me.
here, man.
I don't want to talk about it, okay? That's crazy, man. They think you got all these kids in these streets. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
he's got 8 kids and he's never had a job.
Damn. Isn't that crazy how that works, though? That's why, guys, Joe, walk. These guys, oh, man, you know what I'm saying? Red pill, you got to have money to get girls, bro. No, you don't.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
No, you don't. That's why Gavin, the starving artist, you guys know, if you were in the military or in college or anywhere, there was that one white boy that had the little newsboy hat and the goofy little tattoo on his forearm and that old guitar, trying to be Bob Dylan, like writing poetry. You know, he was spraying up all the white girls. Just all the... Yeah, man, the male FNS type of, yeah, man. Guys are like, aggro, bro. You know what I'm saying? Singing his stupid songs, right? He's the white nug-nug. That's Gavin, the starving artist, man. You know what I'm saying? And then you had Gerardo, you know, Mr. Rico Suave. Every race has their trash dude that's getting girls pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So, what were you saying, Walk? I think it was you were saying something. You were saying something?
No. I was saying, I'm just agreeing with you. Yeah, they all do.
Yeah.
This week, pleading with the state to help him pay his child support. He's the father of 30 kids with 11 different women, and each of them wants support. The state already takes half his paycheck and divides it up. His oldest child is only 14. His youngest is a toddler. There is nothing the state can do to make him stop having more kids. He has not broken any laws.
Okay, so let's do the math on that. So
Look
there's
at all
30,
the last names.
30 kids, right? 11 women. So most of them, if not all of them, have multiple children by him.
Yep, facts. Yep. I don't understand it, man. And here's the thing. These chicks have more to lose than us dudes. This is why female promiscuity has been frowned upon for practical reasons. Women get the business end of all the STDs, the herp derp, the high five, HPV, they can get the cervical cancer from. They have to carry the baby and could die in childbirth. You know what I'm saying? What is going on?
Let's just put STDs aside, right? Okay. So here's a sobering reality for all those women. After they have his babies, no other man's going to want to touch him, but he's obviously still able to get other women and even impregnate them.
Yep, that's true. And that pre-selection makes him more attractive to women. Because you guys remember this? Hold on. We'll watch this and then we'll watch that. You guys remember homeboy with the blue sweater who was like, I got 7 kids. I don't give a damn. Remember him? Yeah. We'll watch his clip. Lana says, Kevin says, she stole my whole flow, bar for bar, word for word. Drake. Aubrey Graham in a wheelchair, Drake. Oh, no. Hey, Lano, man. Thanks for the $5, man. Guys, thanks for being here.
Seriously. Garlic croutons, dude.
Guys, we have 70 people watching. We have 51 likes. Guys, make sure to stop and hit the like button. Once again, guys, if we hit 10 super chats or 100 likes, we'll go to 304 TikTok. As usual, Doug and P.A.'s in the house. Who did I miss? Steve says, more impressive than if it was 30 by 30, get a test. Facts, yep. You would think that this guy's smart enough to actually get a DNA test. Guys, he knocked up a chick named Zenobia. Another chick. Look. Delicia. What the
Carmelita.
Look at this.
Tegwin.
Delicia.
Just Tegwin.
Look at that.
That sounds like a foot fungus.
Look at Tegwin, Washington. Look at that.
Tanisha, Zenobia, Carmelita.
Dang, what is going on, man? These knuckleheads are cooked.
Wait.
Cooked.
Look at the last name. Tegwin?
Yeah, Tegwin, Washington. Yeah. That sounds like a freaking antidepressant. You know what I'm saying? Take now, little Timmy, take your Tegwin, right?
Any loss.
AJ, side effects may include.
Yeah. Okay,
I wanted to talk about.
All right. Let's see. Wait. What was that one guy's name?
Once again, I would say on my channel, never underestimate the power of Pookie and Nug-Nug. Ever.
Yep. Nug-Nug knows
sorcery,
no bounds.
hypnotic powers over women, dude. Straight up.
This is his name, right? Where's his first post where he talks about he has a bunch of kids? Did he take it down? Because remember, he went viral as...
Don't forget Cynthia G. Remember, she talked about dusty black men having all them babies and abandoned kids. And then what'd she do? She went and got knocked up by a guy with 9 kids.
Yeah. Yep. That's true.
Or even Jeannie Mai and freaking Jeezy.
Yep.
Jeannie Mai was married to some white dude for 12 years. We're just not gonna have kids. We're not gonna have kids. They get divorced and she gets knocked up by Jeezy, who already has 4 kids by 3 women.
Yep, that's true. You guys remember this guy?
I got 7 kids and 7 baby mamas. Now, for the past few days, I've been going live, telling my story, speaking my truth, and a lot of women having an issue.
What kind of man says my truth, right? What kind of man says that phrase?
Beta! You calling me a deadbeat because I tell them I was being irresponsible, yet not wearing protection. But I always tell these women that I got pregnant that I do not want to be a father to these children. And I offer to pay for the abortion. Majority of times they'll either take the abortion or they'll take a plan B. But only these 7 have kept these children. But the crazy thing about it is they want me to be responsible for some children I told them I did not want. So for some years now, some of them been trying to get in contact with me, access denied. Because I don't really know why you trying to get in contact with me. I done told you I did not want them kids. So don't expect me to be responsible financially, emotional, spiritually, mentally, or physically with some kids I do not want.
Now, guys, let's pump the brakes right here. Now, the man does make an excellent point, right? Because these chicks think that they can somehow force this guy to be a father. Now, guys, this guy here, he's a knucklehead. But what I'm saying is, guys, if you don't want to be a father, and some chick either pokes holes in the condom or lies and says, I'm on birth control, guys, don't trust him. Don't trust him, guys. Don't trust him at all. But if she decides to get pregnant and have the baby, guys, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be a parent, I recommend all you do is do what's legally required, right? You know what I'm saying? And that's it. You don't have to play catch with little dude. That's how it works, man.
Yeah. Remember, Mr. Palmer always says, keep your veins cold and just be ready to have the conversation when that kid knocks on your door when you're 14, 15, and trying to say, why weren't you there for me? Say, you know what, your mama was crazy. I never wanted you anyway. And then tell them to take 3 steps backwards and close the door in their face.
Yep.
But did you hear the part where he said just those 7 kept the baby?
Yeah. Yep. Guys, I'm telling you, all you got to do is pay your child support.
Who is this guy?
I don't
know. It disappeared into the mist, man. Seriously. You can't shame me. You know what I'm saying? You can't shame me into being a parent. I don't think so. I don't think so. How many girls, that whole trapping men thing, girls say that it never happens, please.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Giancarlo says, I don't understand what's the point of these people bringing children in this horrible world. It's a biological imperative, right?
Baby rabies
guys,
is a real thing.
Yes, guys. The largest growing group of single moms, the largest group is college-educated chicks ages 30 to 38. Guys, that biological time clock is no joke.
Yep.
No joke. Guys, the majority of people want kids. The majority. I would say 95%, 98% of women, and then 80% of men, right? You know what I'm saying? But the majority of people want kids. The fact there's this whole thing about family planning now, or whatever, fine. But guys, in most of the world, we think that here in the West, which is a very small part of the world, that delaying marriage is the way the rest of the world thinks. Guys, the rest of the world, they're still having kids in their 20s, late teens, and getting married too. You go to Azerbaijan and friggin' Southeast Asia and India and Africa. You know what I'm saying? South America. They aren't doing what we're doing here. The West is a very small part of the world, and they don't agree with this effinism stuff, right? All this strong and independent stuff, right?
Not that they don't.
Hear me roar, and numbers too big to ignore.
Do you think that flies in the Middle East, right?
The thing about it is, it's not even that they don't agree with it. They can't afford to be feminist.
Yeah, yep. And they certainly don't agree with.
and so there's two things. Is one, so modern women, the reason why the age is between 33 and 37, modern women, they want to be they want to have a kid, but they don't want to be mothers. It's just like how they want to have a wedding without wanting to be a wife. So they get baby rabies and they want to have a kid, but all these women, the kid starts crying, keeping them awake, and they have to be a mom, and they get all upset. You see articles, my child cost me my career. Well, then what'd you have a child for? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
He didn't stay around. You weren't even thinking about the kind of guy. Because here's the thing: less than 2% of births come from IVF and insemination, right? So most of these women, they're going to turn 33 to 37, and they're going to find nug-nug or Gavin, who already has 6 kids, get a child by that guy, and then they have that out, guys. What is that out when a woman has a child with that kind of guy? What's the excuse that society allows them to make?
That he took advantage of her.
He manipulated me.
Yeah,
he didn't
deadbeat. But
he didn't step up to the plate.
He didn't back into this though. Keep going.
He didn't want to be a man.
Yeah. Okay.
And I don't give a fuck what nobody think about it. You're not going to force children up on me. Yeah, we both made the decision to lay down and have intercourse. We both was irresponsible about the decisions we made that night. Yeah, I could have pulled out, but I didn't. And I ain't care to pull out because I'm not the one that's going to have to carry a baby for now.
Now, guys, isn't this what the effinists say, guys, right? Consent to sex doesn't mean consent to pregnancy, right, guys?
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
Guys, put a 1 in the chat if you've heard that they say. These pro-choice. Consent to sex is not consent to pregnancy, right? Well, this guy is saying the same thing, right? Saying just because he's the one that, doesn't mean that he should be a dad. He says that and all of a sudden it's...
How dare you?
Clown world!
9 months. It's the woman. In my opinion, women should be more careful on who they sleep with. Because you're going to be like, one of my baby mamas trying to find me so I can financially support a kid I done told her or them I did not want. Another thing is, these just jump offs. These the type of women that I ain't even have to do nothing for. The bare minimum, but they gave me access to their body and they think I want to be a father to a child for one of them? Like, I don't even have no type of love for these women. How do they expect me to love these children?
And that's another thing that these chicks don't understand is that guys, we can bang a woman we hate, right? Guys, you ever see a chick that's like fine, but she's got an attitude like, man, I hate you, but if you let me smash, I'd smash. There's a difference between a chick that we'd smash and a chick that we'd actually wife up and take seriously. But girls don't think that that's a difference. You know what I'm saying? They think that just because you want to smash, that all of a sudden you're going to marry him. Clown world.
Before y'all say, oh, he irresponsible, he a deadbeat, he don't take accountability. Yeah, I do. I just don't give a fuck. You ain't gonna force these children on me when I told you I ain't want them. Yeah, I can offer to pay for abortion, but at what point can I force a woman to go get an abortion? I cannot. A woman say, my body, my choice, but I say, it's my life, my choice. Before y'all try to stitch this shit and be like, black man this, black man that, I don't give a fuck. I really don't.
Whoa. Look at that, dude. Right? Look at that.
He's not
doesn't
wrong.
care.
City boy, city boy.
He doesn't care, right?
He's not.
And chicks are gonna continue to sleep with this dude. You know what I'm saying?
It's that attitude that he. So this is the reason a lot of good men don't understand is that persona, that personality is exactly what women are attracted to.
Yes.
It's that I don't care, that indifference is not my response. It's they're attracted to a man who doesn't care, and they want to try to make the man who doesn't care.
I was just about to say that. They want to change him. Yep.
Like he said himself, you're trying to turn me into something that I'm not, but the thing that I'm not is the reason why we slept together in the first place.
Yep, that's true.
But because if it was the opposite, then I would love you, and that would be something that you would be attracted to, and then that is what would allow you access to your body. But because that's not what that is, it could never work because you're programmed to want a guy like the man that I am. So you don't want what you say you want, because if that's true, then you would not have had a child with me in the first place under those conditions. So he is very self-aware. I mean, I'm not saying he's messed up, and those children ultimately they're going to suffer. But he's not wrong at all.
The future carjackers of America, man, straight up. And it sucks because we're going to have to deal with it. Pyro, your devices aren't connected, man. So connect your devices, bro, and I'll bring you up, Guys, here we have another case. 22 kids by 14 different women. Look at that.
And even if they get child support, how much are they going to get? Enough to buy a Happy Meal?
Yeah, you can't even buy a Happy Meal. McDonald's so expensive because of this damn inflation. That'll buy you like one nugget. You can't even get two things of sweet and sour sauce for less than $10.
Channel 5 at 6.
Hi, everyone. He considers himself a ladies' man.
And this so-called Romeo admits fathering 22 children
Look
by
at
14
that.
different women, making him one of the mid-state's most expensive deadbeat dads. News Channel 5's Nick Barris uncovered this exclusive story. Nick, you were there when Orlando Shaw went before a judge today, right?
And what about the women, right, guys?
They never call the women deadbeats. They never say the women are deadbeats for picking them.
Ever. And why is it that a woman can drop her kid off at a firehouse or a hospital or a police station and leave it there and not be considered a deadbeat? Why is it that they can give their kids up for adoption and not be considered a deadbeat? Why?
The woman whose two kids froze to death the car the other day. They didn't even call her a deadbeat. They called the father deadbeats.
Yeah.
And the kid children were in her custody.
And then she was gonna cry. Oh!
Just like a woman.
Clown world. Come on, man, guys. You know what? She should be locked away in jail. And once again, if she couldn't take care of him, they should automatically went to the dad. Guys, put a 1 in the chat if you think that father should automatically get custody. Because up until about 1950, that's how it was. If a woman somehow left Guys, the father would get automatic custody because he got all the property. He would get all the property in the marriage, and the children were considered property. Absolutely insane.
And AJ, I hate when you hear women. So, if the kids go with the father, how's the father going to take care of the kids? The same way the single mom does. Daycare, all sorts of stuff. Well, I just don't think a single father can take care of a child as well. Well, studies show that single fathers do it better. So how about that?
Yep. Let's see. Number of kids. Okay. Let's go.
That's right. You know, the mothers took Shaw to court seeking thousands in child support. Get this. His children range from infant twins to an 18-year-old. Shaw doesn't pay for the children, but in an exclusive interview, he says he wanted them all.
I wanted 50 kids.
Well, you're almost halfway there.
Hey, I don't want no more.
Apparently 20.
Wait, what?
Glaucavius Maximus. Look at this.
Look at this. Hold on. Let's watch this in super slow motion, guys.
I wanted 50 kids.
Well, you're almost halfway there.
Hey, I don't want no more.
Hey, I don't want no more. You just said, like, he forgot just 2 seconds before he wanted 50 kids. And then I don't want no more. Wait a second. You just said 2 seconds ago.
I wanted 50 kids.
Well, you're almost halfway there.
Hey, I don't want no more.
Guys, I gotta clip this, dude, as a nug-nug sound effect. That's what I'm talking about right there, man. Dude, look at this.
It hasn't even been 24 hours before he changed his mind.
Nugtavius Maximus, dude, right here. Look at this.
Hey, I don't want
What
no
is going on?
Apparently 22 is now enough for Orlando Shaw.
Don't want no more kids. I want to be fixed.
That's his choice, and no one at the Davidson County Juvenile Court is going to object. Cases involving Shaw's children can fill an entire docket.
Britton versus Shaw. We have Jenkins and Shaw, Williams and Shaw, and then Fain and Shaw, Jones and Shaw, different Jones and Shaw.
And the list goes on and on of the mothers represented by Child Support Services seeking support for their children.
I've never doubted Mr. Shaw's love for his children.
But Shaw is tens of thousands of dollars behind in support payments.
What we're looking for is to come up with a solution to have parents be financially responsible for their children.
How's that gonna happen? I guarantee he doesn't have a job, right? Because, guys, we all know what he's busy doing. All these chicks opening up their legs for him. You know what I mean? Guys, look. The first, I would give 1 or 2 fine. Right? So, baby mama 1, okay, fine, maybe. Even baby mama number 2. But, guys, 3 through 14, right?
You stupid woman.
Clown world. And you know they all know about each other. And guys, this is why Joe cook with me here. You guys know how, I don't know if you guys have ever been like rural Iowa or Ohio, or like where you see you go to like a small town, maybe you're on a road trip, you stop in, and everyone looks a little bit inbred because people ain't moved in a while. You know what I'm saying? In the hood, I honestly believe there's the same type of inbreeding going on.
By far. Yeah, because you know those women are going to keep the children away from each other, so they won't learn who all their brothers and sisters are. By the time they get to high school, by the time they get to high school and they get those hormones, next thing you know, they're all going to be messing around with each other.
Yep.
And the judge said that 2 of them had the same last name. I bet they were related.
Yeah, disgusting. Yuck. Ryan James, what's up, dude? Adrian the Great, how's it going, man?
Magistrate Scott Rosenberg knows that would be good for both the children and the taxpayers. When Shaw doesn't pay, the state has to help support his kids. Consider $142 per child in temporary assistance and another $200 or so in food stamps. Multiply that total by 22 kids, and the state pays more than $7,000 each month. So how on earth does a man in his early 30s explain fathering nearly
That's over
2 dozen
$80,000 a
children
year.
with more than
Just for anybody
13
keeping
women?
track.
The only way to find out is to ask. That's what we did. Listen.
I love my kids, and I can care less what anybody think about it.
Are you able to pay child support?
I can't pay no child support right now. They know I can't pay them no child support right now.
How do you father to that many children with that many women? It's hard to be in more than one place at once, isn't it?
It's called cell phones. It's called pick them up. You got...
It's called cell phone.
I got 2 phones.
To have it, you got to have it worked out.
What about contraception? Was that just not an option for you?
I was young, ambitious.
Ambitious.
Yo, guys, this is like Street Fighter 2 Turbo M. Bison of nug-nugs right here, dude. What is going on?
I was just young and ambitious, and I loved women. Hey, you can't knock no man for loving women.
Ladies like you?
The ladies love me. They don't like me. They love me. The ladies love me. They don't like me.
You like the idea of having that many children out there that you fathered. Is that it?
Yeah, Shaw legacy lives on. My family stays strong. I make sure we'll be here for years and years to come.
That is a very interesting snapshot into what a guy like
Thomas
that
right.
thinks. Clearly,
Years and years
as
to
you
come.
saw.
Guys, okay. All right. Let's pump the brakes, guys. Guys, cook with me here. Joe, walk. This guy right here, he's on the same, he has the same attitude as these OF girls that go on these podcasts, right? Unabashedly 304s. This is what happens when you remove all shame from a man. In the same way that these OF girls, what happens when you remove all shame from a woman, right?
Yep, exactly. Yep.
This is what happens.
But
you can't shame this guy.
Yeah. No, there's nothing you can say to hurt his feelings. No, you don't care.
Because what do they always say? These steel force. You can't generalize. You can't stigmatize. You can't. Well, this is what you get. This is what you get.
Only God has the right to judge me.
Thank you very much. Yep. That mindset, right? That only God judges. Guys, shame is a very, very, very powerful tool, right? And you know how I know it is? Because, guys, what group of people earns the most in the United States?
Religious people.
No. What race?
Oh, Asian.
Asians, yes. Yep.
No.
And how do they keep their kids in line?
Oh, shame.
Shame. You bring shame on family if you are not chess champion.
And who's right up under them? Who's right up under them? The Arabs who believe in honor. Yes. What?
Yep. Yeah. Shame is a very, very, very powerful tool. If you get anything less than a 4.2 GPA, a perfect score on the SAT, you will bring shame on our family. And it works.
That's what it is? I thought it was. I'm almost positive it's the Jews.
No.
It's the Asians.
Asians out there. Yeah. The East Indians, the average East Indian household, of even one, is 6 figures. East Indians out earn everybody. So an average working East Indian makes 6 figers. Then it's it's East Indians, and then it's like Korean, Japanese, Chinese. Then it's the small hat people. Then it's Nigerians, and then it's Arabs. You know what I'm saying? But the small hats are up there. They're in the top 4. But the Indians, and then So the number one, and all of it is shame, right, guys? Here, I know that I talk about all these college educated chicks. No, whiteout. They are technically still, well, up until 2020, they were technically white. Because remember, and the race thing, it's a black African American, Hispanic non-white, right? And then it said Middle Eastern. Wait, it said white Middle Eastern. Then they have a new category on the census, guys, and it's like, hold on. Middle Eastern census category. It is called MENA, Middle Eastern or North African. That's what it's called now. They have a new one. As of 2020, they have a new category and the racial thing called MENA, MENA, which is what small hat people identify as now. So, yeah, which is a new thing. Yeah, you're here.
Was very open.
Guys, make sure to stop and hit the like button. We have 82 people watching. We have 68 likes, guys. Make sure to hit the like button.
About his situation and seemed to take a great pride in fathering so many children, Vicky.
What can the magistrate do about it, Nick?
Nothing.
Well, I'll tell you, he could throw Shaw in jail again. He's been there several times before. It didn't seem to work, but then he...
There it is, guys. See? And guys...
They're just going to pick him up from jail and have another baby mom.
Yeah, yep. And he will be having phone. He'll actually be on one of those dating sites for dudes in jail. Have you guys seen on TikTok these B-dubs that are saying that that men outside of jail need to step their game up because these men in jail are the best men to date?
Yes, I've seen that ridiculous notion that they have. Yeah, these guys.
Henry, look. This is a new term. This is new. There's a reason why no one's ever used this. It's because it was established in, I believe, like 2023. So they actually haven't had a census that uses this now. Okay? So the next census, anyone that's from the Middle East can check this checkbox. Now, guys, this is the same as, people call themselves Asian and not, what's called? AAP, was it Asian American, AAPI? Asian American Pacific Islander. Guys, how many Asians do you say go, oh, well, I'm AAPI? No one says that, right? But that's what they're classified under, So, anyways, now guys, let's just get to Nick Cannon, right? He's the person who we're gonna talk about next.
I was watching Selling Sunset, found out that this is one of Nick Cannon's baby mamas, and got way too curious about what all of them look like. I wanted to see if he has a type, if they look like each other, so I'm making this video. So obviously we have Bree, who is on Selling Sunset right now. She is one of his kids. While she was on the show, he has a kid with Lanisha Cole. Only one kid so far. Next up, we have Abby De La Rosa. She appears to be the one with the most kids from him. Also, he seems to have twins a lot. So him and Abby have 3 kids together, which is the most he has with any of his 6 baby mamas. Also, if my math isn't mathing, just tell me because I'm bad at math. But Mariah and him have twins. Yeah, no, I fucked up. Brittany Bell also has 3 kids with him. I am hoping this completes the family tree, but I believe the last and final baby mama, and this is not in any particular order because I don't have time to make a correct...
Look, this kid looks just like him, dude. Look at that.
...timeline presentation, but they have 3 kids as well.
Look at that, guys. And they act like, oh, there are some he's a victim. He's victimizing them. Come on, man. I think he has 10 kids now, right?
Mariah Carey, Cannon's first children, fraternal twins, were born on 2011. Mariah and Cannon are said to have a friendly co-parenting relationship since their 2014 divorce. Brittany Bell, after splitting...
What a mess. You know damn well that these chicks knew for a fact that he had all these kids, right? And they thought, oh, snap, I hit the lotto. Look at that.
Nick Cannon has been in the spotlight since he was a teenager, but now he's making
all
headlines.
Kids,
a woman
man.
named Abby De La Rosa gave birth to their twins in June 2021. And less than 2 weeks later, Cannon had another baby with a woman named Melissa Scott. He had gone from having 3 kids to 7 in less than a year.
Dang, dude. There's a reason why they call him Nick Cannon, right? Spraying up all these 304s. You know what I'm saying? Look at that.
And that's when people started to wonder what was really going on with him and his baby mamas. But while he already had another kid on the way with a different woman, Cannon and Alyssa Scott suffered a horrible tragedy. When he was around 2 months old, their son Zen started having some trouble breathing. At first they thought it was just sinus issues or COVID, but then his doctor delivered the tragic news.
Damn.
Zen had a tumor in his brain, and he had to go through a bunch of surgeries and procedures while up about the
You know what though? Joe, Walk, you guys noticed how they have a lot more kids that have health problems and health issues and developmental problems, right? I honestly think it's because all these chicks, they're just waiting until they're so old to have kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's it. Their wombs are old.
I didn't
and aged.
know. I knew a couple kids who were a little odd when I was growing up, right? You know, everyone had that weirdo kid. But yo, like, I didn't know a lot of kids that had like Down syndrome or any of that. Now it's like all over the place. And yeah, you can say big pharma's, making these classifications so they can stuff kids full of drugs, but you do see a lot of kids that are yay nowadays. It's like, yo, if you're 41 trying to have a kid as a woman, come on, man.
You remember like okay, we're about the same age. So when we were growing up, like there was no kid that was allergic to peanut butter, right?
Yeah.
But then you went through this spell where these women started having a lot of kids that had peanut allergies, right?
Yeah.
Now it seems like those peanut allergies have went away, and now these kids are either autistic or just they have some sort of mental disability.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also have a story that.
But they can eat peanut butter again.
Yeah. You guys notice? I did a video on this on how you guys know who the new market that's trying to sell these ADHD drugs to is young women ages 18 to like 25. You guys notice on social media all these chicks are trying to say that they have ADHD now? It's crazy. Just go on TikTok and put ADHD, right? And you'll see all these chicks.
And I'm just trying to tell you that I have mental health issues. I'm extremely distraught.
Okay. Well, let me
I feel like my whole life is ending.
Who was saying something?
They also have my third. Well, in addition to the women waiting later stage in life to have children. Also, the fact that they said he had almost 7 kids within a year. If a man, it can be I just haven't dealt with people, married couples trying to try for a baby. It's not always the women. It's like a lot of times it's the man and the quality of his, what. And if he's having kids within 7, that means he's tried. That was just 7 kids within a year, but he's tried multiple times before then. So that means the quality of that sperm deteriorates, and it's almost always known that the first child of a couple is going to usually be the most intelligent, the most capable, the tallest, the strongest, and that if a man has been trying multiple times before something latches onto that child after the 5th or 6th or 8th try has most likely taken on a lesser quality sperm in addition to the woman in her advanced age. Then you have these mental developmental issues.
Yeah. And you got to think of how many more chemicals that women are taking in now even before they get pregnant, especially B-dubs, all the hair products and all that foolishness, right? And then with the food, the antidepressants, because 1 in 3, 3 or 4 are on antidepressants. They're abusing alcohol more, like drinking more than men. A lot of them are try to put a bunch of drugs, weed. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man.
People don't think weed is a big deal. We can tell weed is a big deal because I know I stopped smoking it not because I don't enjoy it, but because I noticed that my sex drive decreases significantly. So I was like, nah, I like having morning wood. Like I'll take that before I get high, and I like it. But I was like, I like that more. So just that alone, if that affects us on our
whoa. Red Door says she had a coworker that was 40 and had a child by a 28-year-old. Whoa! Look at that. So when she was 45, he left her. Dude, I told you guys that I knew a girl in college. She was 22 and had a baby by a 15-year-old. And not only did she not get arrested, she took his family to court, and the kid's dad had to pay her child support. But guys, look. So I put hashtag ADHD, right? Look at all this. All these chicks. All these women. ADHD. ADHD. All these women. This is the new market for ADHD. All these chicks, man. You know what I mean? And it's all because the young boys market, because used to be young boys. They were feeding all these ADHD drugs, you know? And now they're moving on because, guys, what's the one thing that women want is another reason to dodge accountability, right? Well, I have time blindness, so I'm constantly late because I'm blind for time because of my ADHD. So I just can't show up on time. Or, guys, how many of you guys have heard B-Dub say, being on time is white supremacy?
They said what? Said what?
expecting people of color to be on time is white supremacy. Because being on time is a Eurocentric concept. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
And broke down in tears talking about his son. It was a horrible situation. Some people think the situation could be Bruce. He also talks about white people in general and said the only way they can act is evil. The backlash was crazy, and Viacom CBS fired him from Wild 'N Out immediately. He had been running the show for over a decade, but they got rid of him as soon as the podcast started making headlines.
Knucklehead. People, they just get success and just start talking reckless. You know what I'm saying? Guys, okay, so when I first started my...
about Jews, isn't it? He said something about Jews that...
No. He was talking about... He said the only way that white people can act is evil.
Oh, he said that, huh?
Now, here's the thing, guys, because I was going to make this channel originally...
Dollars.
Huh?
Those people that pay him millions of dollars, that gave him the show, that run these networks that he's on. Yeah, they're the ones that... They're the evil ones.
Isn't that funny, guys? Because I was going to make this channel specifically black focused. Then you realize, guys, all men of all white dudes, Hispanic dudes, Asian dudes, we can all get got. You know what I'm saying? Guys, you got Asian dudes that are rich, we're working class Hispanic dudes all getting got by these 304s. You know what I'm saying? Getting divorced for no reason. Getting dragged through, family court, paternity court. You know what I'm saying? Hey, guys, figure out the day. Usually they have family court on Tuesdays. Guys, go to your local courthouse and just watch. Watch men get destroyed in court. Black, white, brown. It doesn't matter. So
it doesn't. And I'll say this: it affects the white men more because I've seen more white men unalive themselves than black men. Black men were just like, screw it, just got to pay Keisha this child support and shut her mouth. But the white men are like, they have so much more because a lot of times they lose stuff that they inherited from their parents. And that really hurts them, to their soul. So they just can't deal with the fact that, their grandpa worked, his butt off during the 1920s depression and, handed this off to them and he lost it because of some random chick wanted to take it from him.
Because of Becky he met at the strip club. Joe, Walk, did you guys see the live stream that I did with Simp of the Year, where that one guy, he was the executive at that and he met that chick at Twin Peaks, which is like Hooters, and he bought that house and moved her in there and all that mess, dude. And she was already cheating on him and the baby wasn't his. It was crazy, man.
Dude, let me tell you something, man. I work needless to say, just about everybody I work with. I don't think anybody I work with makes less than six figures. Not bragging or anything, but right. And all these old married white guys, every Thursday they would get together and go to Twin Peaks, right, for lunch. And they'd be like, "You want to go?" I was like, "Nah, I'm cool. I'm sitting here eating my peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and probably go for a walk. Probably walk a mile or two. But they would go and they be bragging, "Oh man, this girl, she's hot. This chick, she had hots for me, or this chick was
Hey,
hot." This, I'm
Trevor,
like,
bro. I think she
yeah, I'm
likes me,
like,
bro. Trevor,
yeah,
bro, she's flirting, bro. I'm gonna get her number, bro.
yeah. I'm like, just give it up, man. This chick is playing. Just go back home to your fat wife and be happy.
Beta.
Damn.
Man,
What was he saying?
huh?
He started a story and it went halfway and just off. I want to hear the rest of the story he was telling.
Which one? The guy with the executive guy?
What Walk was
Oh
saying.
no! I was basically saying
yeah.
that these guys they go to lunch on Thursday, just to go to Twin Peaks just to flirt with the waitresses because they thought they had a chance with these waitresses. I'm like, nah, these chicks are just playing you, man.
Yeah.
Just go there, eat your burger, and go back home to your fat wife and be happy.
Yeah, Twin Peaks is like Hooters.
It's not really Hooters, but
No.
Yeah.
I said that it's like Hooters. You know what I'm saying? It's scantily clad chicks
like an upper
walking
scale
around.
version of it.
A bunch of simps are like, this waitress likes me, bro. I think I'm gonna get her number, bro.
She likes your money.
Man, you ain't
Man.
You ain't getting nothing.
Remember, it used to be Hooters, right? Hooters used to be the big thing. I remember one time I went to Hooters, and you know how the chicks used to like come up to your table and they sit down and try to flirt with you to get you to buy Hooters gear and stuff. So I remember one time I went there because they used to have the best wings and fried pickles, right?
Yeah.
So
Their
I went
wings
there
are
to get some
good.
wings and some pickles, and I seen the chick coming to sit down and try to do her flirting thing. So you know that tray they give you with like all the sauces and stuff in it. I took that and I sat down in a chair to me so she couldn't sit down.
Yeah, their wings are good, man. You know, so.
He was hosting on The Masked Singer at the same time and almost lost that gig too. But Fox decided to let him keep the job after he issued a public apology. Viacom CBS announced a few months later that they were.
Now you guys remember how many kids did Terrell Owens have? Because he was behind on child support too, right?
Didn't he have 12?
Yeah, he was on Dr. Phil, getting made a fool of on Dr. Phil.
Yeah, he's got a lot too.
Someone says he only has 5 kids. I thought he had
I
more
thought he
than
had more than that.
Let me look on his Wikipedia here. Let's see.
It's kind of messed up when we got to a point where we're saying, "Oh, he only had 5." When back in the 90s, it used to be 5 is a lot. Like, what are you doing with all these different women?
Hey, but you guys remember who the OG of having a lot of kids was? Remember Sean Kemp?
Yeah.
Sean Kemp, yo.
Yeah.
When was the last time he had 7 kids with 6 women? Remember that?
Yep.
I was like, what? Because I was in like middle school at the time. And that was like, whoa, yo, he's got like that many kids. And
Dude, did you see the YouTube video of him getting arrested because he pulled out a gun on a guy who tried to scam him out of a cell phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's down bad now, man. He is down bad.
Matter of fact, look at this. Sean Kemp actually had 11 children with 9 women total.
Damn.
What is this? No, I'm not going to do that. This is in Spanish or something.
And to juxtapose this man Sean Kemp with the one guy, I forget his name, but he played for the Pistons. During when they won the 2 championships, and how he went the opposite direction, and he went like 20 years in the league. He was celibate and all this type of stuff.
AC Green.
Now married. Yeah, I mean, it's like you look at the differences between the two. It's like, man, this goes to show what sexual discipline can do for you, or what it can't do for you if you don't have it.
Yeah.
Destroy you.
Yeah. All these kids, man, I don't understand it. Hold on, we were. Terrell Owens, right? How many kids does he have? Hold on. Father, 2 daughters and 2 sons. I thought he had more. I thought he had like 10 kids. No, it says on Dr. Phil, 3 of the 4 mothers said he hadn't been paying child support. Huh.
All of this can be avoided with just sexual discipline, big discipline. Lust is that's an evil thing. We can see it manifest in real time. and it's
Yeah.
gotten
Well,
worse
especially if
over
you're
the
an
years.
athlete. If you're an athlete,
Yeah.
then you know these chicks are coming for you.
Yeah, that's just the thing. Here's the thing, dude. Yo,
Women are also
if guys, even regular dudes, guys, you could. There's companies now. Where, let's just say you want kids. Why I say this? If you look in the mirror and you ask yourself, do I want kids? Anything other than a hard no is a yes. Okay. If you say a hard no, that means you don't. Guys, get the snip snip. Get the snip snip. If you've already had kids and you're divorced, you don't want any more kids, get the snip snip. If you are getting up there in money and you're successful, guys, there's companies where you can send your sample off and freeze it for as long as you want and get the snip snip. I know a guy. He got the snip snip because he had a baby when he was a senior in high school. His son is 18 now. He's about to go to college. He just bought a house, and he's doing good. He was dating this young little 26-year-old because he's like 37, 38 now. Guys, how do they always do it, right? First, she leaves her toothbrush at his house. Then she leaves her tampons at his house, right? Next thing you know, she's staying over there all the time, and she's slowly moving her stuff in, right?
I don't know how I got pregnant.
Yeah. Then what does she say? We need to talk. She whips out a pregnancy test that's positive. She says, I'm pregnant. And he's like, really? You are, huh? She's like, yeah. We need to figure out what we're going to do about this. So he goes into his little office drawer and he whips out his sperm count.
We are, huh? We are, huh?
Yo, guys, she was dead ass. She was pregnant and she was trying to pin it on him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wait. You know what? Oh, man, this is going to sound diabolical. And I hate to say it, but I know y'all thinking the same thing. He should have waited until she came to term.
Yeah.
And be like, because that's the ultimate. Because now she can just get rid of the child and say, oh, well, I thought. But that punishment should have been, well, nah.
Oh, she didn't get rid of it. She kept it.
So she kept it, even though she knew early. Wait.
Yep. Laughing man. What's up, man? Good to see you as usual, my friend. What's funny is, guys, put a 1 if you know at least 5 304s who are pro-choice but say that they would never get a baby deletion. Isn't that funny, guys? Most of the women that I know, I believe in baby deletion, but I would never get one. See, guys don't do that. If Joe says don't date single moms, it means he would never do it. If Walk says don't smoke crack, you won't catch him smoking crack. Girls will advocate for stuff that they would never do.
Not necessarily.
No, I've seen it. No, he's telling the truth. I've seen a lot of women do that. A lot of women do that.
Think about how many girls say.
No, I'm saying I'm saying a lot. I say not necessarily true because I've known guys who got in situations with a woman that they would then tell me not to do because they went through them. They're either have gone through it or they're still going through it, and they're like, "Hey, man, don't make sure you stay away from the kind of woman that I'm with. I'm stuck with it. Like I got a kid with her, but don't do what I'm doing." So men do it too.
Well, no. But this is different because men don't double down on it, though, right? So like how many times have we seen women do OF or like wait to like how many times did these 304s call in a Kevin Samuel show and instead of saying, yo, don't become 500 pounds like me, don't have a baby like me, don't do what I did. Men will make the mistake and then tell men to not do it, even if they're still in the situation, right?
Hey, look at all these OnlyFans girls. The average OnlyFans girls make less than $100 a month, right?
Yep.
But they'll still tell women who say, I'm thinking about starting an OF page. Oh, yeah, girl, go ahead and do one. It's a lot. Get that money. Yeah. How's she going to get that money when you're not even getting that money?
I don't judge. I wouldn't judge her if she wanted to. And when the craziest part is, well, I wouldn't want... Guys, the only way to get to these 304s is to ask them if they would want their son to date an OF girl or a single mom. Because you have girls, well, I think men should date a single mom. So you would want your son, after he graduated from law school, to date a single mom. No. It's like, well, what? Why? All the rest of us men are someone's son. You know what I'm saying? Guys, we don't say, was it not wait, something was it for thee but not for me or whatever? If I'm not gonna smoke crack, I would say, Joe, don't smoke crack. You know what I'm saying?
You wouldn't smoke it and then tell someone else to do the same thing.
Yes.
So
if I did, I would go back and say, guys, don't be me. But girls will double down and say, well, I think she should try it. Because it might work out, right? Now, guys, Tariq Hill, he's another one. Dude, Tariq Hill, he has, 10 kids?
That dude just got a woman pregnant last year, and he's married.
Yeah, and he's married.
Oh, good for him.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think he has 9 kids. Let's see. Tariq Hill's kids.
This used to be shocking. There was a time where this used to all be shocking. Now it's kind of like, it's like, oh, okay. It's that you lose that sensitivity to how absurd all of it is. And it's like, oh yeah, 10 kids. Oh, that person had 11. Oh, I expected that. Oh, that person had 8. Whereas before it used to be like,
yeah,
shocker. Yeah. Like, we got to stop this. Now it's like, yeah, okay. What's next? Yeah, that's not a story crazy anymore. Give us 50 kids, and now we're talking. Give us 60 kids, and it'll match what we used to think was crazy when there was 5 kids back in the day.
Yeah, look, he has 10 plus children now, and this woman still married him. That's my man. That's my man.
That's what she wants.
Yeah, I think only 2 of them are by his wife.
That's crazy.
Only 2. You would think that it'd be the other way around. Like, oh, I had most of my kids with my wife, and I had the side baby. That's how it used to be. Now those side women are having more than a wife, than the main chick. So that's backwards now.
So
it's because the wife can get alimony and spousal support when she divorces him, and plus take half his stuff. Yeah. So it's the baby mamas that are trying to secure that child support.
Yep, and plus she can act like she has some type of status because she's the one who got him. That's how crazy these 304s are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Red Door's right. People have become desensitized to vile behavior. Guys, how many of you guys have watched my herp derp and high five videos where all these chicks are like, you can live comfortably with the high five or the herp derp. We need to destigmatize it, please.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Clown world. And then when they be like, hey Joe, you're not a real man if you're not willing to date a woman who has the herp derp. You're insecure if you won't date a woman who has the herp derp, the high five. Please.
You're getting there.
Come on, man. Absolutely insane. Guys, make sure to hit the like button. I'd appreciate that. Let's see. So, guys. So, he has 2 kids with his current wife. And then his ex-fiancée, Crystal Espinal, they have 3 kids. No, they have 2 kids. Then he has 3 kids by 3 different chicks. So his first son, Zev, and then twins, and then 3 different chicks.
You can pronounce their name, kid.
I don't even know, man.
Forget about trying to pronounce the names. Let's just move on.
I don't even know. You know the craziest part that I don't get? All these knuckleheaded broads now. Guys, people are like, well, people need to... Look at this, guys.
The craziest part about those women is they try to sell the bill of goods that them being pregnant by some celebrity and being their baby mama makes them more valuable to single men.
There was this woman named Dr. Marijuana something or other. Dr. Marijuana something or other.
That's kind of true. That's kind of true.
Look at this. Dr. Marijuana Pepsi Van Dyke. Her name is Marijuana Pepsi is her name. She wrote a dissertation titled "Black Names in White Classrooms: Teachers' Behaviors and Students' Perceptions." This was inspired by prejudice she saw while working as a teacher. A coworker had complained that her upcoming class, they would do poorly based on the list of students that have mostly black sounding names. Now, guys, let's pump the brakes really, 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 really fast. Guys, first of all, this chick in her paper writes, and I quote, "My name is Marijuana. You will not call me Mary. Call me Marijuana. That's my name." Look at this. And first of all, guys, a PhD in
what?
Underwater basket weaving, underwater lesbian studies.
Dude, she's got those crazy eyes. She's got those crazy eyes.
No, this is
What's
her.
the PhD in?
Look at those crazy eyes.
Hold on. Marijuana Pepsi. Where's her name?
She has a PhD in smokology.
Pepsi. There's her name. Marijuana Pepsi Van Dyke. Look at that.
Man, ain't that German?
Well, you know, she's married, so she hyphenated her name, right? Like all the rest of these knucklehead B-dubs, right? Come on, man.
Beta female.
Come on, man, right? But guys, she demands you call her Marijuana because it's an ethnic name. That is not an ethnic name, you absolute dunderhead.
You stupid woman.
Clown world. What is guys? You know what my mom's family? So my mom's one of 12. Rosa, Aubrey, Stephen, William, Mary, right? Black people. This whole, Glocktavius, Kadranika didn't start until the 90s. What are you talking about? Guys, what? Put a 1 if you know like a Chinese guy, a Vietnamese guy, or an Indian guy that has a long name or a weird name, or just call me James.
This actually started with Generation X black women.
You know what I'm saying? But you have foreigners who will come here and say, "Look, my name is hard to pronounce, so I will take an American name." These knuckleheaded B-dubs are the only ones that will intentionally name their kids something hard to say. And
I went to high school with two Chinese foreign exchange students.
Yeah.
We never knew their real names because they would never tell us because they said we'd never be able to pronounce them. So we just had to call them Jim and Charles.
Look at that. She has her, what's her PhD in? PhD in Black Names in the Classroom. What does that even mean?
So they had enough common sense to socially fit in with their peers.
Yes,
in the
but that's what we used to do.
Expecting people to call you these odd names instead of shortening it or changing it, as you should when you become an adult.
Revisionist history. If you go back to when my mom was young in Alabama in the 50s, John, Stephen, Jacob, Malcolm, Martin, Rose, Martha.
Yeah, I've got an aunt. She passed away now, but her name was Lou Ethel. How many Lou Ethels do you know? Right?
Dude, my name is so ghetto, but all of my uncles and stuff, they're all 60 and over. They all got regular names: Charles, Robert.
Yeah.
Larry, names like that.
Look
yeah, but what happened was a lot of Generation X black mothers. Oh, my child's going to be so special. I'm going to give him this unique name. No. You're going to give him a name that's going to make it hard for him to get a job.
Yeah, that's true. Marijuana Pepsi's mother told her that her birth name would take her places. She wasn't wrong. After a life spent being mocked for having an unusual name, no, it's a stupid name. You're going to name your kid Marijuana? Come on.
Some people are really fucking stupid.
Clown world. The fuck is going on? I try to not swear, guys, and I know, guys, we are on a monumental tangent, but guys, this is my channel. You guys know we go all the way over the river and through the woods. You know?
And I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Marijuana.
Me too.
Tim Hicks, what's up, man? Cat Wags is here. Black Sheep, man, how you been, man? Long time.
Yeah, I've been alright.
Look, black names in the white classrooms. Now she's Dr. Marijuana Pepsi. Ooh, please. Guys, man, shoot. That's one of the best things that my parents
Can you
did.
imagine? Can you imagine President Trump and like if she got to introducing her like, hey, we just had on national TV, we welcome Dr. Marijuana Pep. Like they would even if she was qualified for whatever he wanted to elect her into office for, he wouldn't be able to do it. She would be immediately disqualified for her name alone.
Marijuana was just a beautiful name. I received accolades. Then I moved to a new city. She says, white people like things standardized, and that includes names. Oh, like I said, guys, these Steel Force, it's all white people's fault. What are you talking about? What? And guys, marijuana is not a black name. You could say maybe Jamal. Even though, guys, I know a Korean dude named Leroy.
I know a white dude named Jamal.
Yo, and then I know a Puerto Rican dude named Tyrone. He looks like freaking Daddy Yankee. Rompe. And his name is Tyrone, you know? But yeah, guys, this whole thing. Why would you, as if you don't have enough battles, you are going to name your kids these stupid names? It makes no sense. Black Sheep, man. Yo, how do you feel about all these chicks that intentionally get with dudes that have a bunch of kids? You know what I'm saying?
It's pathetic. But like the more kids they got, when I seen the title of the video, I was like, bro, this is like it's nothing but the truth, yo.
Yep. Yeah.
I see it every day. Like I was just telling somebody, I was like, bro, if I don't really get girls like that, but if I know if I was to tell girls I had kids, like that would make me go up like 3, 4, 5 points in their eyes.
Yeah, yep, that's true. And guys, here, everyone try this. Guys, go get a ring of any kind that looks like a wedding ring, put it on, and wear it.
It's so funny you mentioned that because when I got out of Navy boot camp, I had to go to my tech school in Chicago. And I go to the clubs on the weekends, and like none of the girls, like I tell the girls, they like, what are you doing here? I'm like, yo, I'm in the Navy. I'm going through a tech school, and instant turn off, right? You could just hear them dry up, right? So I bought a wedding ring, like at a pawn shop for like $20. I couldn't beat them off with a stick.
City boy!
Isn't that pathetic? Isn't that sad? How these chicks are like that? That's foul, isn't it?
Yeah.
Most low down, vile creatures on the earth are these 304s, man. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that crazy? Or guys, you know what's funny now with the internet? You know, I had a couple friends, and they went on they both graduated college, and they both made different Instagrams because they both played college basketball, right? And they're both tall, you know, about my height, you know, and they took pictures of them in their college uniforms. European girls and South American girls, and they can't tell if you're in the NBA or not. Oh, you're an NBA player? Yes, I am. And they were just smashing all these chicks. Just Germany, France, Czech Republic. Well, I don't believe you. I'm gonna look you up on Instagram, and sure enough, there they are, balling. Now, guys, let's look at Cam Newton now, because he has 8 kids by by 3 different women, and he's trying to say, hold on. This is a short, right? I hope this isn't copyright.
You got 8 kids. Yes. 8. You done?
I want more.
What?
6 Flags, baby.
Man.
6 Flags.
Fool.
Beta.
This man, come on. Cam.
Hey man, look, but this is what they say.
Dude.
And he's struggling so bad that he had to become a YouTube podcast creator.
Yeah, well. I mean, you see a lot of dudes are doing podcasting now. Guys, there's some NBA players that have more episodes of their podcast than they have games they've played this year.
It's sad. I think it's sad because it takes away from content creators. Like, you had your chance to be a celebrity and you screwed it up.
Yeah.
And now you're coming here
get to the NBA to become influencers instead of people. I think it was John Stockton. He had said it the best. No. Who was the guy that actually made the NBA logo off of?
Jerry West? Was it Jerry West?
Yeah. He was saying the thing that pisses him off the most. You will go to a game because if all 3 of us, if we were gonna go see the Bulls back in the day, we would see Pippen and Jordan, right? That's what we pay money for. Now these players, they'll be on the bench, and they'll be, if Jordan was losing or Pippen or Larry Bird, they'd be angry. Guys, we're down 15 points. These guys are down 30 points, and they're on the sidelines laughing. Kiki over there. It's not about winning anymore. The NBA is cooked, man. It's cooked, So, who was saying something? I think that was you, Joe. I interrupted you. Okay, here we go.
What they say? Who say that? I don't know who they is, because I'm gonna find them and put something on them.
But people saying you having all these kids. I take care of all my kids.
Yeah.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I always wanted a big family. I come from that. So
who dresses this guy, right? I just don't understand, right,
He's
John?
always dressed like your lesbian aunt, though.
He looks like Annie Lennox from Figures of the Eurythmics. You know what I'm saying? Look at that.
I want that. And I owe a due diligence to each woman who given me that. And I respect them the same. Do I have jurisdiction of who they talk to? No. But I owe a service to...
But here's the thing about...
And see, that's wrong.
Yeah, because here's the thing about it, guys. The most dangerous part about co-parenting is that this woman can just move some other dude in the house with your kids. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Next thing you know, you got another man around your daughter, around your son, or both.
If you got a harem of women, you're supposed to make sure all of them are like faithful, pure women, not a bunch of scallywags.
Yeah, but even then, it's about the safety of the children. You know what I mean? If women cannot keep the children safe, that's why they should just have. That's why fathers they should get automatic custody, because a new woman coming in is not going to be as dangerous to a child as a new man coming in. You know what I'm saying?
Lions kill the cubs that aren't
Facts. Yep.
Oh, male lions. You're right. The male lions do. You're right.
And baboons too. If the new baboon comes in, he comes around, man, it's crazy. He has a lot of baby moms too.
Then use a condom, nigga. I know you wasn't writing your own papers in high school, but
How about those broads use birth control? How about that? Right? You see?
They just never bring that up.
Never.
It's weird how I really haven't. I know it's common sense and it's simple, but the narrative has always been on the man is the responsible one. He's the one that should. But I can't recall one time that I've seen the opposite. Well, all these 17 different women who got knocked up by this one man, where are they? How are they not being held accountable? Or how are they not being talked about? They want to protect their privacy, but they put, for example, that guy at the court, he's on blast, but all
Yeah.
the 17 women, they have to be off camera. They have to be the one. So just that subtle difference is like they're the ones to be protected, as if they didn't have any agency in choosing the man who knocked them all up. I
Well,
thought that was
that's the reason why, once again, guys, the college educated, upper middle class, and middle class white woman is the most dangerous being on the face of planet Earth. Guys, put a 1 if you agree, because they can be empowered and be victims at the same time.
And they know how to pull the heartstrings of white men who
Yes.
have all the power in this country.
Yep, that's true. And it's funny because they go, "Oh, it's all these evil white men." If that's the case, then these white women were they were benefiting. These white men went and conquered the world to bring the spoils back to white women, right?
The most amazing thing I think white women ever did was get themselves declared a minority when they outnumber everybody in this country.
They pulled the whoop-de-whoop. Yep. All of a sudden, we've been with you the whole time, right? I would say this. At least the slave master had to go out and whip the slaves. The slave master's wife was in the house eating bonbons. You know what I'm saying? She was benefiting off of that the whole time. What are you talking about?
Never
Guys,
had to
here we
get
go.
their hands dirty.
Here we go, guys. Look at this.
Let her get the man she laid down with to pay for him. He goes free.
I never even slept with her.
It's happening to men across Michigan. They are being forced to pay child support as dads by default.
Doesn't matter. If the men can prove the children are not theirs, Michigan law makes them pay anyway.
But tonight, 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell tells us that may be about to change.
Most people think you either have to adopt or conceive a baby to become legally responsible for a child.
Nope.
Under Michigan law, that is simply not how it works.
I was the father by default.
These 4 men came to the 7 Action News studios to raise awareness. You could become dad by default. There are a couple ways.
Oh, guys, but really fast, guys, make sure to go to my merch store, guys. Guys, we have a new awful mug. Affluent, white, female, urban leftists.
That is awesome.
Classic. Guys, I have a sweater coming out soon, guys. Yeah. So, guys, just so you know, actually, I need you.
Yeah, I just saw that. I plan on getting a Clown World book.
Yeah, I have that. I have 304 Tears. This is my most popular item here, guys. So make sure to order one of those, guys. I have shirts, Clown World, all these shirts, man, and I have sweaters too. So, guys, make sure to head over to the merch shop, guys. And if you have an idea for merch, guys, drop that in the Discord under merch, and I'll do my best to get that going, guys. There are some designs that I have. It's just getting it on the shirt. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, guys, make sure to grab that. Guys, make sure to hit the like button. So we're almost 100 likes, guys. We have 81 likes, guys. So let's try and get to 100. We were doing the Michigan law. Okay, here we go.
Happens. Pastor Edward Mack says his previous wife had 3 children. He loved them as his own. Then he realized 2 of them were not biologically his.
Look at that.
So evil.
2 out of 3.
Guys, these chicks are evil. These 304s, guys, think about that. Can you think of anything worse that a woman can do to a man than that?
No.
Leads you to believe you're taking care of your own seed, that you're raising your legacy. Your this. But no, pull the rug right from underneath your feet and say, "Here you go." Oops, sorry. I thought too late. He's 18.
Joe and Walk.
Now he's 60.
Joe and Walk, how old are you both?
I'm 48.
And then Joe, how old are you?
36.
And then Black Sheep, how old are you?
25.
So all of us guys that are like 35 and up. So I'm 44, no kids, right? With these 304s, these single moms that don't understand, there's a couple of guys that are in their 40s, especially that are single, right? There are guys that have their balls burned in a divorce, and they never want to see a woman again, right? Then there are the guys that are obviously, you know, red pilled, and then there are guys that have, let's just say that, like, let me know, guys, if you know a guy who's 48 or 47 and put off having a wife and kids until he got his money game right. So now he's got that big promotion. His business is doing good. Single moms think that, like a 47-year-old single mom thinks that that guy is going to go for them. Why would any guy who's 47, let's just say, and you started a roofing business and you made your first $1 million, right? Why would you get with a 47-year-old when you can get a 25-year-old or a 27-year-old?
You cannot convince them that, because especially when they have examples like Russell Wilson. If they act so in their mind, they're so dumb, because in their mind, if one man does it, that means all men will do it. Like they don't understand that there's exceptions to the rule. So I was just having this conversation with a girl earlier. I said, you know, the vast majority of men don't want to marry or date single mothers. I said lots of these men will tell you they will, just to smash, because men will say whatever just to clap the cheeks. I said, but your proof is in the statistics. If you look at the statistics, nobody is marrying single mothers. Nobody is dating them. I said they're just getting pumped and dumped. Well, you can't say that because and then they go on to name some extreme exception.
Anecdotal.
Yeah.
You're not Sierra. You don't look like her. You don't have her talent. You don't have her money. You don't have her fame, her status, everything she had before Russell Wilson. So it wasn't just that she's a pretty girl from the street or an Instagram model. Sierra actually was a talented. She was a successful artist.
Yeah,
so it was more like,
but all that matters in that is that Russell Wilson, he's a simp. That's all.
Russell Wilson was just a simp. He's just a super simp.
Guys, put a 1 in the chat if you know girls personally in your life that are more fine than Sierra, and she's not Future's baby mama number 5. Russell Wilson's raising a little Negro named Future Junior. Come on, man. You got a dude named Future Junior in your house. You wifed up Future's baby mama number 5? What is going on? Beta. And he's going to always look like a punk. Always. Always. How can you be an alpha on the field but a beta in your own home? And that's one of the reasons why they were saying that he wanted to leave Seattle, is because Sierra hated living in Seattle. Who is she? You know what I'm saying? These dudes, these blue pill dudes, man, I'm not telling you, guys, they will get got. That's just the thing about all these blue pill guys. Guys, put a 1 in the chat, right? If you agree that all these trad cons, right? All these blue pillars, they will get got, guys. They always do.
They will. They will.
And then
certainly
they're gonna be on their futon at their mom's house because the wife got the house and the divorce.
Yeah,
and they're paying alimony. Huh?
Even this the trad cons that say they want to marry conservative women. Yep. Well, you used to be able to tell the conservative women apart from the leftist women, right? Because the women from the left, they had all these tattoos, the nose piercings, the lip piercings, the tongue piercings, whatever. Well, now the conservative women have them too. So there's no difference in them.
Or the conservative chicks, they say all the effing stuff, right? Oh, well, I'm a woman of God, right? But I'm gonna be married and have a partnership. What are you talking about?
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Where's partnership in the Bible? They use the same feminist talking points, right? They just tend to not be as goofy looking as the liberal chicks. But Tommy Lahren, all these conservative chicks are all saying all this.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
Clown world. And guys, once again, all these guys got, right? The Crowders, all these guys. And then they're sitting there on their futon crying into their Miller Lite, right?
Did he get divorced? I heard something about him getting divorced.
Yeah, he's getting cooked.
Who?
And then Steven Crowder.
Oh, yeah.
And so then they turn on YouTube and they find guys like us, guys, and here we are sitting on the pile of tires, guys, right?
2 days ago, I saw a vehicle that had hauled that tanker. You want to get out of here? You talk to me.
That's us. You want to get out of here? You talk to us, guys, right? Guys, there's a reason why you know what? So we have a good sized panel. All right, guys. You guys notice that about every, I want to say about 18 months. Oh, Joe, walk, black sheep, the red pill is dead, the red pill's gone, the red pill's gone. Guys, that's not true. It's about
or they
less
somehow
than 2
claim
years.
it failed or it's leading us
It's failed.
astray or something.
It's dead. Guys, please, if you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can ever imagine, right? Guys, our talking points are mainstream now. You see 15-year-old kids saying the same stuff we're saying. That's why Gen Z is more conservative than ever before. Gen Z men are more conservative than millennial and Gen X men. Because they have grown up in the last 5 or 6 years. If you're 18 now, that means that, CGA, Kevin Samuels, all of them, that was 2019-ish. So they've been hearing this message since they were like 14, 13. And these young guys are not having it. They're not having it. Now you see, they can say all this stuff. Oh, the red pill's an online group of insert ist or phobe. Guys, they're not going to stop us. Because older millennial men now are like 41, 42. They're getting divorced in large numbers. And guys, the red pill isn't taken orally. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely not.
And that's why I do Courtroom Madness on Thursday, guys. Because you still see these knuckleheaded guys, right? How many times have you guys heard of a guy, man, I'm going to child support court. I'm going to see my kids, right? And he goes to Kinko's, right? He makes his copies, right? He gets a manila folder. And he goes into court thinking that he's going to get justice. And then that judge lays that gavel down. And he realizes that he never stood a chance. That all of society is a misandrous, gynocratic wasteland. And the only thing men can do is mind their own business. That's my term, guys. Men minding their own business. Guys, don't even play the game. Because, guys, we have, men's rights activists. We're going to change the laws. No, you're not. There's too much money in it. There's too much money. Joe's in family court. He has to realize that judge gets a percentage of that alimony and child support. He has to put his kids through Harvard. Or that other judge needs a new Ferrari. So alimony is going to pay for that Ferrari payment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. Mass said it. Lawyers be spreading your cheeks. Facts, man. But guys, our movement's not going anywhere, man. It's not going anywhere. And the best part about it is we have guys, that are in our 40s and 50s. You know what I'm saying? That have either made the mistakes or made it through things that have an actual forum to help these younger guys out and say, don't waste your time on these 304s. Stay out of family court. Stay out of divorce court. If you're, especially these young soldiers, if you're a private or an airman or whatever, stay away from these 304s, man. Because you know how the military likes to have these young guys married early. Now, guys, how many of you guys have heard the whole Elon Musk thing?
I just found out he had 11 kids.
Yeah. So this person, okay, so guys, conservative influencer Ashley St. Clair claims that she gave birth to Elon Musk's 13th child. Right? Now, guys, this Ashley St. Clair person, she's one of those, I think it was Joe, you had said that you can't tell the difference between the the conservatives and the woke.
That was me. That was me.
Yeah. Walk. Yeah. Yep. So she's supposed to be a conservative broad, but now she's like Elon Musk needs to step up to his responsibility and blah 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 blah. Right? Look at but it's so conservative influencer Ashley St. Clair claims that she gave birth to a child fathered by Elon Musk, said to be the billionaire's 13th kid. 13 kids, guys. Look at that.
City boy, city boy.
Conservative and becoming a baby mama. Is that what the left women do?
Yep. A conservative children's book author who worked for the satirical news site The Babylon Bee made the allegation in a statement posted to Twitter, which is amassed more than 1.1 million followers. 5 days ago, I welcomed a new baby into the world. Now, guys, someone said that like they did it through
artificial insemination.
Yeah, that's weird.
Like a surrogate.
Well, yeah, she couldn't fathom herself him being on top of her, but she wanted his money.
So one user shared a screenshot where she discussed how Musk fathered multiple kids and goes through women pretty fast. Ashley St. Clair plotted for half a decade to ensnare him.
Half a decade.
She said, "We've been trying to communicate, and you have not responded." Look at that. It's disappointing that a tabloid reporter who has ambushed Ashley and her family made it impossible to complete this confidentially. So, guys, she's doing all the same thing that these ghetto friggin' these trailer park Tammys does, right? You know what I mean? The same thing. We're waiting for Elon to publicly acknowledge his parental role with Ashley. Look at that, guys. Look at that. So she met him through Twitter in 2023. She met him for the first time. She became pregnant, but she was forced to keep it a secret. Told the Post that he funded her $40,000 a month apartment.
40
in Manhattan's financial district. Look at that.
Come on, yo.
There's text between St. Clair and Elon Musk's money manager. She said, "I was told to keep it secret. I was being asked to keep it a secret forever." Guys, how much she's trying to say some tabloid broke this. Guys, if you honestly believe that she didn't want this to go public,
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
clown world. I was completely isolated during my pregnancy. Every part of my career and everything that I used to do, I couldn't do it anymore. What was I supposed to do? Please, guys, come on, right? Come on. Look at that. Look at
First
that.
of all, why does she expect anyone to feel sorry, or the average person to feel sorry for her who's going through a similar situation, like those broke women with that broke baby daddy, and she's being held up in a $40,000 a month apartment. She's lucky she's getting. That's a lot of money. Like that's $40,000 a month, just her alone. The baby hasn't been born yet,
but she wants more.
She's being taken care of.
She could have. And here's the thing: she wants the public acknowledgement instead of saying, "Look, I'm gonna take all this money, right, and just live my own life." She has to get some type of public acknowledgement. Acknowledgement and validation.
Just like a woman.
Clown world, right? Ali, what's up, man? Tom, how's it going, man? I know that you've been here a while, but I haven't said hi. Rockin' Diesel, what's up, man? Let's see.
Super easy. And a security detail.
Look at that. Okay, so he has his son XXX AEXX extension. And then Exa Dark Sidra rah Techno Mechanic No, he did not name his kid Techno Mechanicus. You serious? And then he and his ex-wife have 6 kids. Vivian, Griffin, Kai, Damien, and Saxon. And then his other son, Nevada Alexander. And then he has 3 kids with another chick, Strider. Man, you guys remember Strider for Genesis back in the day? Or wasn't Strider Aragorn's other name, Lord of the Rings? Yeah, Strider and Azor. And another one that no one knows about. Now, guys, isn't that crazy? This is how money hungry that these 304s are. That they'll let this dude smash and have like 20,000 kids, right? You know what I mean?
Well, basic security and a woman's natural desire for security in a world that's very harsh and cruel, and $40,000 in the penthouse with security detail. A lot of women would have fell for it too, just naturally, biologically. Just because they, it's either this or I go live in the hood or in the projects or an average life. They're going to choose an Elon Musk, even if they're not.
Yeah, they would rather be Elon Musk, baby mama number 9 than was it that a woman should rather be a king's concubine than a pauper's wife, right? Yeah. So guys, make sure to hit the like button.
Now let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If the shoe was on the other foot, they would rather be a king's wife than a pauper's concubine?
Well, see,
would you do? You're not okay. Go ahead.
No. Hold on. See, I agree. See, here's the thing. I don't fault women for doing what they do at all. It makes sense because women are better at doing one thing, and so the best thing that they know how to do is survive, right? They're survivors. That's where your question's going. That if I was a woman, what would I do? Right? Is women are the best? Yes, because women are the best as surviving. When the Germans of that particular time took over France, the women were kissing the German soldiers. Woo! Right? And then when the Americans liberated France, they were kissing the American soldiers. Right?
Yeah.
So that's the one thing that women do is survive. Yes. So to answer your question, I understand it. See, I don't blame 304s. I blame simps, honestly. The reason why there's so many 304s is because there's so many simps, right? In the same way that there's a reason why there's so many drug dealers is because there's so many people doing drugs.
Yep. Good point.
You know what I'm saying? Guys, like this is like the scorpion and the frog. A scorpion's gonna sting you because that's in their nature. 304s are gonna be 304s. It's us men that have to change our behavior and not engage. You know what I'm saying? And that's why there's less and less simps every day. There's always going to be simps, obviously, right? Because guys, how many times everyone on the panel, when was the last time you had not an argument, but a discussion with a straight up blue pill dude to where you just realize, like, dude, you are so gonna get got. Like, why am I even wasting my time, right?
Every fucking day.
I don't even entertain them.
You see, Joe just says,
"You can't handle the truth,"
and just walks away.
No, I raised my right eyebrow like
I got to tell you the story. I got a coworker who just retired, right? This dude has millions. He's single, never married, never had kids, right? And one of my other coworkers, he's like, man, I told him he should go down there and he could buy a boat and he could put all kinds of girls in it. He told me he don't want no boat, he don't want no girls. I said, yeah, that man's learned to live without women, and he's not he's not dependent on attention or affection from women. He doesn't need it. He's good without it. Just like me. I said, you're telling that because if you were in his situation, you're speaking from a simp point of view.
Yeah,
I said, because you're married and you don't have the woman you want or the women that you want, but you don't have the resources that he has either. But if you did, that's what you would do. I said, well, you aren't him. I said, he's been fine without women for the last 30 years. He doesn't want women now.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's even I mean, I see what you're saying. Me personally, having some money, I'm like, nah. I mean, like you see the photo in my picture of Brazil, because I got some money to do it. I'm going to enjoy the company of beautiful women, especially if I have millions. I get the point of putting them aside to focus on making the money, but we're not even designed by God to be companionless. to me, going that direction of I don't want a woman, I don't need, that goes in the same vein of women today saying I don't need no man, but they still have items that emulate it, such as having a dog, a cat, something they can have as a childlike figure, something that gives them a sense of a man without the man. So, man, everyone trying to fake the funk. We need women. Women need men, and this going that long,
No,
I
I
can't be
disagree.
mentally healthy.
I disagree.
Well, if I could, the whole
I like women. I just love women.
black pill thing. I think that there's a lot of guys who say that they can completely disengage from women, and that's why I think the red pill is the best position to take, because it's about choice, informed choice. And if you do choose to deal with women, you have boundaries and you have expectations. If you get a bunch of money and you choose to deal with chicks and you have a good mindset, then you can strategically deal with women in a way where you will come out on top. That's part of the red pill too, right? A lot of guys, I was on a panel like a year and a half ago, and there was like all these 19-year-olds. Man, I ain't never gonna talk to no woman. You're 19.
19, bro.
So you're trying to tell me that you ain't gonna look at girls or smash girls or do anything, and you're gonna live until you're what, 80? That's not realistic. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that informed choice is the beautiful part about the red pill. It's understanding how women's are, what women's nature is, right? Your value as a man, and choosing to strategically play the game, right? But I just don't see it as being realistic to just say that, especially the successful guys, it's just gonna be at home or just be like out in the wilderness on a mountaintop. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, I'll say this: the older you get as a man, the more you're able to control those biological urges. So you don't necessarily need a woman. Yeah, you would like to, but when you start to understand that the risk doesn't outweigh the reward, and you start to remember how it's annoying living with a woman. I lived with a woman for 5 years. It was the worst 5 years of my life,
yeah,
and I'll never do it again.
But you can make the choice now to where if you want to go out with a chick, have a night and be done, you can choose to do so, right? Now it's up to you what happens. Instead of these guys, there are young guys who actually think they give women this power over them. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying, look, I am in control of my own destiny, and I choose when I decide to interact with these chicks. You know what I'm saying? Instead of the other way. I have a friend of mine. He's pretty wealthy, and he'll go overseas 3 or 4 or 5 times a year, smash chicks in Brazil, Colombia, and then he doesn't even deal with American women anymore at all. He's
Yeah, I don't
tired
blame
of
him.
it.
I don't
You know
blame
what I'm
him.
saying?
But it's a hard thing to do when you're young, because when you're young and that the wind blows and you're just ready to go,
Yeah.
it's really hard to control your biology. So therefore, you are sort of a slave to women.
Well,
I mean,
the best. Joe,
slavery.
keep going, Joe.
I'm sorry.
What are you saying?
I mean, he's equating being with a woman. Well, I can understand because he had an extremely bad experience from 5 years. That can traumatize. That can put off a man from wanting to deal with any woman whatsoever. But I just wish I could the money that you got, the wealth that you and that friend got, the millions, even with you, the 6 figure, just take a Salvador by here. I just came back 2 weeks ago.
Facts.
And you could be with the woman that's right there in my picture. That's just one. That's just one of them. That's not an anomaly. And I'm not talking about just the physical appearance. I'm talking about the way a woman treats you, the way that the woman that you was with for 5 years did not treat you. I'm just telling you that
I'll just tell you. I'll tell you the same thing. I tell the people I work with. Once you get them, you gotta feed them. No, thank you.
Nah, well, look. I've been
What's the
to
alternative? You by yourself and die
Argentina.
alone
I've been
and have all this
to
money?
Brazil. I've been
Go to
to
nursing home?
Colombia. I've been to places, and man, like I said, if you can't deal with them here, hang out with them in other countries. But I just don't subscribe to the whole black pill, extreme kind of MGTOW thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I just choose when and how.
Desires. I know you do.
Yeah, but I choose when and how I deal with the opposite sex. That's it. And that's the number one thing about the stories that we tell, right? And the information that we share is just giving men strategy, right? Giving men a way to make an informed choice, right? and then telling them also, all of us are older guys, right? If I could go back and tell 20-year-old me, yo, by the time you're 35, your 35-year-old you's gonna get more chicks than 25-year-old you. 44-year-old me is getting way more action than 34-year-old me. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta give it time. And in your 20s, guys, anyone, do not waste time on these 304s in your 20s, guys. Do not do it. You can maybe smash every now and then have a little friends with, but these guys that are getting married at like 20, 21, 22, you know what I'm saying? Guys that in the military, they're private first class, getting married to some small town girl with freaking from Hooters. What are you doing, you know? So Richard Green says he's 70. He doesn't have time for BS. I'm not rich. I don't put up with BS. And that comes with wisdom. But here's the thing. All of us still have to agree, right? And that's the best part about this space, too.
It's true.
Joe and Walk disagree, but I can learn from both of them, right? All of us have the same goal. We just have different ways of talking about it and different points, but we're generally going in the same direction. We are not going to be like the wokes where you have to agree on every single solitary thing or they're just going to be fractured, right? Guys, there are guys like Jordan Peterson, right? He says things, there's some things that I don't agree with him, right? Top G, there's some things that I don't agree with him. Patrice O'Neal has said things that I don't agree with, but their message is kind of in line with mine, right? So we're good. You don't have to agree with every single solitary thing that to the people. That people say in order to collab and cooperate. Only these 304s and wokes think that. Oh, Joe, you have to, agree with my stance on the war in the Middle East and the Transformers and all that, or you're not, or I can't talk to you. It's like, what kind of foolishness is that? So
woman's nature. Woman's nature is to go along to get along. Man, we're much more.
And check out OSSR's channel, man. He's a longtime subscriber of mine. He has some really good content over here. So guys, make sure to go over here and subscribe. But guys, so we'll talk about this a little more, and then we'll switch gears. But guys, yeah. So Ashley Sinclair, she's a grifter, right? Because she was a conservative woman, right? She's supposed to be, oh yeah, I love Orange Man and conservative, and now she's whining about she's a whiny baby mom just like the rest of them. And this is why you have to watch out for these grifters, man. Yeah, so they say, look, and of course these conservatives are congratulating her. So now she's a baby mama for Elon Musk and Candace Owens and Matt Gaetz are like, go on, Queen. Yay, Queen. Please. Why is this ad not going away?
So she's a concubine that wants to be the main, but she never will be.
Yeah.
She's trying to force it, and that doesn't work. He has to make the decision. If it didn't happen before, it's never going to happen. So she just coming to terms with that. Maybe I shouldn't have sold myself for money and have this baby for money. And all these nice things around me, I don't have the man around that I actually really need. I think she made that sacrifice. Now she has to live with it.
Listen, and doesn't she just look like an OF chick that's on that whatever podcast, right? Doesn't she just look like a regular thought?
Yeah, she does.
I don't know what a thought looks like, but she just looks attractive, and that can come in many different forms.
Like this. But yeah, and she's supposed to be this conservative. So Ashley St. Clair is an author, a conservative political commentator, and influencer. Her pages there are filled with right-wing, quote-unquote, ideology of both Musk and Orange Man. A conservative influencer and author. She wrote a Christian children's book. And yet here she is. I intend to allow our child to grow in a normal safe environment.
Wrote a Christian children's book, and she's getting pregnant out of wedlock.
Of course, yeah. Guys, this is what I said about the rise of Christian feminism. Guys, I've done multiple lives on this. Guys, this is why a lot of men don't go to church anymore.
She would have.
You know what I mean? Ali said, "Where can he get the awful merch?" Go to any one of my videos, guys, and you can go to the merch shop. I'll drop it again. Sorry, guys, this pop-up's in the way, but yeah, guys,
there's a lot of that hypocrisy and double speaking, even in a real regular church, not these extreme situations, but that actually represents the reality in a lot of these churches.
Yeah,
like these women preaching and they make you believe they're a god and all this other stuff, and it sounds so good, and they put on a great show, and then now she's on Twitter complaining about her baby.
You got female pastors acting like they can actually tell men stuff. Please,
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Or you got Pastor Porkchop up there just banging all the chicks in the church, and then you got the choir director who's toasty. You get what I'm saying?
And they wonder why men don't go to the church.
Yeah,
they talk about everything else but that. What you just said, those 3 points alone is why we stay out. But they don't bring that up.
Yeah, they know.
They just don't want. They don't believe in God. They don't. They don't want to communicate. They don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. Man.
You know what? Here. This is You guys want to see the ultimate reason why men have left the church? Here you go.
What is the ultimate?
Give me a second, guys. Give me a second.
The ultimate reason?
Yeah. The ultimate reason why men have left the church. I can sum it up in one clip. Let me
because Juan is all his homeboys are in there.
Say again?
Say it again.
Because Twan and all his boys have taken over the church. You remember back in the 90s where the average gay person, the gay dude was called Twan.
Yeah, Twan. This is why, guys. Watch.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
Watch.
Good morning. My name is Reverend Evan Swant-Smith, and I use he, she, they pronouns. I think it's important for us to remember that trans voices have often been silenced, especially by the church. And so I'm really happy today because I have 2 other members of our congregation who are trans and non-binary identified, helping me out with quite a bit of the service. I also think it's important for us to recognize that trans people of color have always been disproportionately affected by the violence directed at trans people in this world, and especially Indigenous communities who already suffer so much at the hands of colonization.
You've been had. You've been took.
What?
You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Oh yeah. Sorry guys. I didn't translate. So yeah, you guys can't understand what this knucklehead is saying.
If you juxtapose his image next to Jabba the Hutt, you would be accurate.
Guys, isn't it crazy? Guys, there's one thing that whatever this thing is said is that black LDHD TVs are treated worse. Because guys, you know who the most racist group of people in the world, I mean, in the United States are? LDHD TV. If you talk to,
What'd you say?
Dude, the most racist people in the world in the U.S. are LDHD TV people. I'm dead ass, guys. No. There was this one guy that I used to work with, and he's black, and he's toasty, and he said, "Yo, if you're black or Hispanic and you're going to these bars or these, dude, they treat you like trash. White LDHD TV people are some of the most racist people there are." It's crazy, dude. Their whole community is like complete, dude. It's bad. Their community is as bad as they say, like the average, as the white conservative is. You know what I'm saying? They treat blacks and browns like they're trash, dude. Seriously. So here, just Google it. But you look on like TikTok, you can see people saying this stuff. So, well, let's see here. But yeah, guys, this
crazy
is what's wrong with the church.
Right? That's weird, man. Like that's just. I mean, like even if you don't believe in God on a soul level, it just feels off. It feels like if you believe in spirits, like that whole trans thing, it's like it's something off. That was not a thing, because you didn't have the technology to artificially change people and their hormones and cut things off. So you couldn't be a trans. That's a new thing. That's something it's off. And it's infiltrated the church. So is that the ultimate reason?
Well, the ultimate reason is the money, right?
The money.
Yeah, the money is the ultimate reason.
Yeah, because okay, you guys remember back in the 2000s where they had the pill mills, right? You had like Purdue Pharma was like paying these doctors just to prescribe oxys, and then there was doctors that were straight up like opening just clinics to hand out pills. You don't think these pharmaceuticals that are making these transformer drugs aren't making billions off of this? You don't think that, let's just say you had Dr. Joe and Dr. Walk that do the surgeries? You guys are making hand over fist. They've passed laws in California where these kids and adults can get the surgeries with no primary care physician. They can get these surgeries without their parents. So if Joe and Walk are plastic surgeons, you guys are making tons of money. You go from doing 2 mastectomies a week to doing 24 in a week. That's a new Ferrari. That's a beach house in Malibu. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it used to be that they would just market all these surgeries to women to get implants. They did that for like the 70s all the way to the 2000s was really popular, but they had to, they had to find a way to incorporate men because men had more money than women.
Well,
and so that's when they started making the LGBT men.
But have you noticed in general though that most of the transformers are male to female and not female to male?
Exactly, and that surgery is way more expensive.
Yes, but here's the thing. The transformers that are male to female tend to be in middle age, but the female to males tend to be younger. So this weird community of older biological males and younger biological females. It's creepy. And then here's the thing. Guys, put a 1 in the chat if you agree.
Wow.
When all these super progressive policies women suffer the most from. When you let the migrants in and there's more crime, men are always the primary victims of crime, but who starts getting their purses snatched and essayed? Women do, right? When you have these woke DAs who won't prosecute crime, who are the ones getting snatched off the street? Women.
Yep, all those women in New York that advocated for those Venezuelans, they were getting essayed in broad daylight.
All these, right? You don't see them coming into men's sports. You don't see them coming into men's locker rooms. You only see it the other way around. They voted for this stuff. Us men didn't vote for this. We don't support this at all. But they think that this is a good idea until they get what they voted for. And that's what it finally takes for them to finally realize.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Clown world. Right? Just give them what they voted for.
I've gotten so many arguments at work with conservative guys, and they're so upset about all the trans women. I said, why are you getting mad? I said, this is what the women fought for.
Yep.
I said, so if the women are just getting what they fought for, why are you mad? You should be happy for the women.
Yep. And of course, they always say, we need these male allies. We need our male allies, right? Nope. You made your own bed. You got to deal with it, man. The thing that they fear the most is men minding their own business, guys. Because these women, they ruin society, and they expect men to answer the call. Guess what, guys? Less and less men are answering the call. Yet less and less men even joining the military. Men aren't even joining the military anymore. But where are all the effinists, right? Where are they? Absolute clown world.
Because as a man, you don't want to protect this very thing or these issues that you're showing here, these transgender.
Yeah. Yep.
What are you protecting? You're protecting women's rights to basically hate men. So it
Yep.
doesn't make sense to join the military and give up your life potentially
Yes.
to salvage a country that doesn't even respect you as a man.
Yep. That's
So
true.
speaking as a former service member, I'll just tell you this: right when I was getting out, there was a shift in the military to the point where they were actually promoting the women who weren't doing any of the work or didn't know any of the stuff. They couldn't fix anything. They couldn't, they just weren't the better service members as the men, but they were just promoting them because of all this wokeism to the point where now just like in the workforce, the supervisors, all the people in the higher ranks were all women. Like, you know, so now you got these women who, when the rounds start flying, I'm just gonna put it lightly because I don't get your channel banned. But when the push comes to shove, they're curling up in the fetal position and balling. Meanwhile, men are picking up those rifles and charging in the battle.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Now,
That's
is this
true.
something you experienced? I mean, firsthand. Like,
Yes,
what has been your
yes.
experience?
The women did not even want to go get their gun qualifications at the gun range. They were scared of the recoil from the guns. So none
Wow.
of them were standing sentry watches. It was all men.
Guys, we need 10 more likes, and we will go to 304 TikTok, guys. So make sure to hit the like button. Thanks for all you guys sending the super chats. I appreciate it, and thanks for all you guys who hit up the Cash App too, man. Guys, make sure that you sub to my second channel, guys. I am trying to hit 2,000 subs over here, and remember that I go live over here every Friday, guys. Let's see. One
Recoil. Couldn't
second
even handle
here.
that, let alone battle. And I bet they were being paid the same amount as you were being paid, even
Yeah.
though they
Yes,
wasn't doing
no,
even
they
half.
were being advanced. They were being advanced over us.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What's crazy?
Oh, I would
Walk
be
is
furious about that.
so. Hey, man, if you don't mind, if you can join the Discord and you can jump on because every now and then I have a live just for servicemen. So if you want to be on the panel from the jump, I
Oh yeah, yeah,
appreciate
yeah. I'll
that.
look for it.
You
I,
know what
I
I'm saying?
didn't know. I didn't know you have that. So yeah, I'll
Oh
try
yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah.
What channel? What channel is that?
This is on this channel. So,
Oh, this channel. Okay.
yeah. So, I could have that be in a couple weeks, and I'll have all the service guys do like a panel of just the service guys first, and then have callers call in. But my friend, he called in. This is like 2 years ago. He's a Marine, a former Marine. He's a paramedic now, and he's the one I had told you guys about where when he first became a paramedic, his county, they gave everyone unlimited overtime. So he was working 7 days a week because overtime for him was like double time and a half. You know what I'm saying? Do you know at the end of the year they brought in this DEI person and realized there was like a huge pay gap between the men and the women? Because even his fire chief was doing extra shifts at his pay, doing double time and a half. He ended up buying him and his wife a beach house. But all the men were working the extra shifts and the women weren't, right? And the women had the nerve to complain. But my friend, he was in the Marines. In his second year in the Marines, they had one girl on base who was a Marine, but she was a straight up 304, just wearing it out all over the base, right? So one of his homeboys was like, "Hey man, me and these two dudes are gonna go and go to this chick's bunk, and come on, ride the train and ride it." And you know what I'm saying? Do you know that this chick called the MPs and said that all those? Well, he said no. He stayed in his room. All the dudes who went over that night got court-martialed and put in jail on SA charges.
I've seen it happen multiple times. Seen it happen multiple times, and I've even seen to the point where she gave them. Let's just say that they had a fiery sensation when they were urinating, and they had to go to medical get it taken care of. But once they got it taken care of, they had to go to non-judicial punishment because anytime you harm your body in a military, your body is considered government property. So anytime you get like an STD or something like that, like you're considered like vandalized government property. So they had to go and get what's called non-judicial punishment, NJP non-judicial punishment, which means they can take half your pay for 3 months, reduce you in rank, put you on restriction, which means you can't leave the base, the ship, whatever. You stay there 24/7. You can't go home. On top of that, you can't grow a mustache or a beard. You have to be clean shaven, and you have to you have to have extra duties. So not only do you do your regular job, but after you get off that, you have to do extra duty like pick up trash or go chip and paint something. It's horrible.
Have you
But do you
seen?
do you think they did that to the women? Nope.
Have you seen a video that I did on these these military chicks are useless AF?
Oh no, I
You
gotta
see
watch
this?
them.
Hold on. Look. Hey guys, look at these girls whining about how they keep, what is it called? You get demerits for your hair or
Yeah,
for
yeah.
your appearance. So she has these braids anyways.
I don't think I want to.
So her hair is out of
I don't think I want to
regulation
be in the army anymore.
because it's
But
not
she just doesn't
it's
care.
not natural color. It's not natural color.
No, but she's saying she doesn't care. I'll just wear it anyways.
Yeah.
This whole thing is a bunch of B-dubs.
I can guarantee my life they're going to tell me something. And due to the length, it's considered out of recs. Like, I don't know.
Got those tags
I don't
on,
know
so
who
it's
made it the
some
fucking...
reason. It's like she's
who made the
mocking.
regulations to say that a certain length of your hair is considered unprofessional?
Until you get it caught in a tank tread or in a truck tire, you get your scalp torn off.
Well, see, they're so solipsistic that they don't understand that the reason why those hair regulations exist is to make a proper seal around your gas mask in case of a chemical attack.
But someone says,
wow, that's the
someone
basic
said that in the comments here that there was a woman in his unit, and her hair got caught. She was doing something in a truck tire, caught her hair and tore her hair off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at
Look at her head
that.
off.
And then this chick here, look at this.
Collar. That's crazy. It's almost like it's above the bottom edge of my collar. So yes, the Willy Wonka bust down bob is here to stay, ladies
So
and
she's
gentlemen.
mad
She
that
is
she had to cut her hair.
staying. Hey friends, welcome.
Look at that. And then this girl here.
This is what they're
Like
complaining
maybe
about.
I have a little bit more insider knowledge about the regulations than you do. First off, that says Air Force. I am not in the Army.
Being a black woman in the military, it's so hard being a black woman in the military. Clown world. What is it?
If you think civilian B dubs are insufferable to be around, go be around the military one.
Walk, man. Yeah. Here, you know what? Maybe not this Sunday, because hopefully I'll hit 14K here in the next day or two. But so I'll have the 14K special. But if you can plan on being on the panel, let's see. Let me check my calendar here. We'll do military guys on the hold on.
You know, I actually
On
seen
March 2nd.
a B dub that was she was an E2. She actually spit in her E7's face because he asked her to do something. Yeah,
Doesn't surprise me, right? He asked her
Say
to
it
do
again.
something.
he was an E2, and she actually spit in her E7's face because he asked her to do something, and she thought that he didn't ask her in a nice way.
And she said,
I'ma kill your bitch ass, bitch!
Joe.
That's not the surprising part to me. What's upsetting is what you didn't finish the rest of the story. What did he do back? Did he just accept it, take it? Did he get court-martialed for, I don't know, just because he was there in the wrong place, wrong time? What happened? What happened
Well,
to
all
him?
he could do was report it to security. But this chick was a career E1, so she's not losing anything, you know. So I'll tell you this. So in the Navy, because that's what I was.
Career E1.
Yes, and in the Navy, in the Navy, to go from E1 to E2, all you have to do is just stay on your P's and Q's and do your job for 9 months. You automatically advance to E2. To go from E2 to E3, it's another 9 months. Just stay clean, do your job, mind your business. Bam, they automatically advance you from E2 to E3. Now, once you go from E3 to E4, you have to take a test, and it's a whole bunch of other factors involved. But just that, to go from E1 to E3 is 18 months of you just doing your job and staying on your P's and Q's, which is not hard to do. 5 years, she couldn't do that. She was a career E1.
Damn. That's
wow.
crazy. Wow. That's sad. That would be like stuck as a greeter at Walmart for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? You get it on the ground up. You just stay on the ground. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye.
Joe,
You can't do that
any closing words on the topic on the chicks liking dudes that have a bunch of kids?
Yeah, no. It's only gonna get worse. Because the older the women get, baby rabies kick in, and they're gonna look for those dudes who've been the most reckless with their seed.
Facts. Yep.
I think. I think the reason, part of the big reasons, like you said earlier, these women are waiting until they're older and that baby rabies thing kicks in. I saw it happen firsthand with my sister, and a lot of us have seen it happen with women who hit that around 29, 30 mark. So it's designed for women to have children late teens, early 20s, mid 20s at the latest, before that kicks in and they end up doing something reckless, which is, oh my God, my biological clock is ticking. Let me just any, mini, money, mo. You. Okay, I like you. So they're not even going to rationally be able to think about the type of man they're going to be with, because now I just need to have a baby as opposed to I need to have a family. You get that instinct when you're younger, but as you get older, that family part starts to take a back seat. And now it's more like I just need to procreate. But at what expense? The expense, of course, is the child ends up messed up. They grow up in a nanny state. We have to take care of them with our tax dollars. Their mind is gone. They're completely, we had to deal with that. It's the fallout from that. So
it's so funny.
That's my thoughts about it.
Sorry, keep going. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, that was it.
That's it. It's because they can say that they have, the biological clock, but the moment that we say it, it's
How dare you?
Right. In the moment that seriously, we say, look, ladies, if you ultimately want to get. I honestly believe that women want relationships more than anything else, more than they want kids or anything else, or else you wouldn't see these single moms on dating apps. You know what I'm saying? If it was just children was enough for them, no, they want a relationship too, right? But these women, they're so messed up that all they know how to do is just shame men into trying to date them, and us men aren't having it, right? But us red pill guys actually have the solution for men and women. They just don't listen to us, right? You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing: a lot of guys will learn from their mistakes, and these women, they're free to succeed and they're free to fail.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
And no one's gonna stop them from dying alone. No one. Us guys are perfectly fine. We have a Valentine's Day date with that old Chevelle in the garage. You know what I'm saying? Or that motorcycle that we've been trying to fix, or putting a new roof on the house. We have ways that we can be by ourselves and be alone. But a lot of women, they can't handle it. You know what I'm saying? So, but all right, guys, let's switch gears as usual, guys. As usual, right?
That's the sound of the police.
Hey, guys, once again, I have to caveat this. I know we joke around a lot. MK, what's up, dude? Philippines is in the house, man. Guys, do never ever put up with any 304 putting their hands on you, man. Ever. Don't you do it, man. Oh, she always like this when she's drunk. I don't know why she gets like this. Right? Come on, man.
I'm always somewhere, some damn body, and I'm not. I'm here over my daughter's house, and I don't give a. I'm happy. Leave me alone. I want her out my house.
Leave when things don't go his way.
You guys know what I would say. Press charges, right? Guys, I have a shirt. Thank you. And a mug. Guys, if she puts her hands on you, press charges. If she keys your car, press charges. If she won't leave your house, press charges. It's the only way that these 304s are gonna learn, man.
Yeah, I can show you the messages. He said if I don't video me having another man, then I can't be here no more.
What is going on?
On what started as a regular night on February 10th, 2022, at 12:58 a.m., officers were dispatched to an apartment following a domestic complaint.
You guys know how dangerous DV calls are? and you got the ponytail patrol to back you up. Joe, Walk, how mad would you be as a male cop and you only got 2 chicks to back you?
So I'll say this. Yeah, I don't agree with the ponytail patrol, but what's happened is they finally start realizing that more women are committing crimes and they have to put
Facts.
them in
Yep.
jail. So since they have to put these women in jail, they can't have the men always pat them down or whatever because then they'll just file a bunch of SA charges, right?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
now they have to have the women pat them down. And that's the reason why you have to. They know that these ponytail patrols are useless, but they have to have them for the vast number of women that they're now locking up.
Yeah.
Wow, I did not even thought of that's see.
Yeah, that's
He's
the only
older than
reason
me.
why.
He knows a lot more than I do, and
Yeah.
I can't even add to that other than that I didn't even think about that because I
Well,
just
my
thought
theory-
why did they're hiring them, but now they're using them as like kind of like a image like a image.
They're a
preservation
buffer.
type
They're just a
deal.
buffer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think Chicago and a couple others.
But they're getting paid the same amount as a man who's actually doing the real work, which is having to take the most risk. If you notice, he's the one that's pushing the elevator, but he's probably has to be the one to go in the door first. I guarantee you, they're following behind him.
And if
And
you
that's
watch
probably always
enough of
the case.
these, you'll see that the female cop always escalates first and then tries to grab the woman or the man is struggling. And then 2 male cops will grab the guy, and then she's standing off to the side as they drag the person down. She's not doing anything. You know what I'm
These
saying?
ponytail patrol. They especially the B dubs. Oh my god, it's so funny to watch the B dubs fight them because like they can't beat the B dubs in a fist fight. Like some of the white cops, like they can barely do it, you know. But it's so funny to watch the white ponytail patrols get in a fist fight with the B dubs, and the B dubs just manhandle them.
Here, let me see if I can show you guys this one clip of this ponytail patrol. The male cop is like, he goes, taser, hey, what are you doing? And she runs at the male cop with a knife, and he had told the female cop to have her taser out, and the male cop has to delete this chick because the female cop didn't do her job. I put it in the Discord. I'll see if I can find it. And then we all saw the female cop who shot the guy with his own gun, right?
Yeah.
You guys saw that part? Didn't even say it.
And just fired.
Well, no. It was the guy's own gun. It was in a holster.
Yeah, she was trying to pull it out of his pants.
Yeah.
You okay?
So she was trying to pull his gun out. So she grabbed it by the trigger and shot the guy with his own gun.
Driver is accidentally shot in the leg by a police officer during a traffic stop. This is body camera video of the incident that happened last month in Jacksonville, Florida. The driver was pulled over for allegedly running a red light.
He blew that red light.
The light was yellow and it turned red when I went on.
It was red when he blew it.
It was yellow.
Okay. Well, I saw it. It was red.
While the officer was speaking to the driver from the passenger window, he asked,
So, he goes, look, he ran the red light.
Try to
It was
beat
yellow.
Try to beat
and
it. Yeah.
You got 2 men being cool. He's like, hey, whatever, da-da-da. You have a weapon? He says, yes, cool. All right, cool. So there, everything's being calm. This cop says he's being cooperative, da-da-da. And then the ponytail patrol gets involved.
What do you got?
Citing safety reasons, he asked the driver to step out so they can remove the gun from his person. The driver complied. As Officer Mindy Cardwell removed the gun, it went off.
You okay?
Now look,
Oh my
she
God.
went. Look, she
Are you
didn't say
okay?
Yeah.
Is that the question he asked him? Are you okay?
Yeah.
You okay?
She tried to pull the gun out by the trigger.
No, he didn't shoot him. She did.
No, I get that point. It's just the question itself. After you imagine you just got shot. Are you okay? No, I just got shot, dummy.
Yeah, but he said it just happened, and they just knew that the gun went off. So he's like, uh-oh, because maybe hit the ground. But this chick, look, she doesn't even say sorry. Watch.
Put the gun down.
The officers then rushed to render first aid to the driver. An internal investigation revealed that Officer Cardwell had unintentionally put pressure on the trigger, causing the gun to go off, shooting the driver in the leg. Cardwell was charged with incompetence and fired, police said. The driver was taken to the hospital to be treated for his wound.
They fired her. I didn't know they fired her.
Yeah, and he's getting paid. He's getting a lot of money. But he's lucky that didn't hit his femoral artery. because he
Yeah,
would have
that
bled
and his
out real
knee.
fast. And you guys saw the other chick that left the woman in the back of the cop car on some train tracks. And she got hit by a train.
Yeah, I saw that. That was crazy.
Yeah. That's the ponytail patrol for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Here we go.
Do was take the gun out the holster, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that wasn't a hard job to do.
Yeah,
you didn't have to actually you didn't have to handcuff the guy. You didn't have to wrestle him down. We just, just go ahead and take the gun out safely and make sure the safety is on. Nope, couldn't even do that right.
Nope, couldn't even do that right. And there was even people saying, why did he even have one in the chamber? What does it matter?
He has a gun. Of course he's going to be loaded. Why would you have a gun and not be loaded?
Thank you very much.
That's a common sense. I got a gun. It doesn't have any bullets in it.
Yeah, it doesn't have any bullets in it, though. Yeah.
Upon arrival, officers could immediately hear yelling from inside. The voices belonged to a male, later identified as Anthony Garrett, and a female, Nicole Lattimore.
Hey, man. What's going on? Well, why don't you come out here and talk to me, all right?
I'll talk to her if you want to come out here.
Hey. What's going on, dude? We're joking. All right, I understand that. So, does she live here? Do you live here?
Yes, I live here.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
Y'all heard this in there. Y'all heard this.
Or, you know, so you guys just had an argument. She needs to get out?
Get out. I want out.
Okay.
She trash my goddamn shit. I called the police yesterday and get a report. I want her out.
Okay.
I want her out.
So it's been going on all day? You guys just started fighting about an hour ago?
No, I want to go to my daughter's house. I'm taking pictures for her to prove that where I'm at. And she gonna say, I'm over somewhere, some damn body, and I'm not. I'm here over at my daughter's house to get some damn rest. I'm her damn crack out. She's up, keep late hours.
This one takes a little while, guys. Here, let's jump into this one. This one's quick. Hold on.
I'm warning you, if you keep it up and you're falling into me, I'm trying to help you.
Or whatever you are.
Do you have an ID on you?
Stay away
Do you have an ID on you?
Stay away from me.
Do you have an ID on
Can
you?
you take her away from me?
I will take her away from you if you...
actually, like...
Okay.
Hey, guys, this is like the 7th or 8th video where we've seen these women, these drunk chicks or these chicks, they will be nice to the male cop. Well, here, they're not nice, but they'll be decent to the male cops. And then the moment that a female cop comes up, all of a sudden it's...
Ellie, I'm gonna kill you, you fucking whore!
No!
Stay away!
You fell into me!
Stay away from
Where's your ID?
While on patrol, officers responded to a report of a disturbance involving an intoxicated female.
I need to know about this lady. She's calling for a nigger. She's being extremely...
She's harassing people, racial slurs on her. The lady in the white one.
Yeah, I have the ambassador over there with her.
I can see she's staggering all over the place.
She's gonna get herself beat up because all these five black
She's
people
a
ganged up
harm
on
to
her.
herself and others.
Do we know who she's with?
She's by herself. Yeah.
They left her. She came to the rooftop and she's been out here for about 2 hours. She needs to get out of here.
Guys, is there anything worse than either like being out on a date with a chick that can't handle her alcohol, or like maybe you're out with your friends and one of your homeboys brings a new girl that just gets drunk and crazy? I'd have left her too. That happened to me once.
Never buy a woman 1 or 2 drinks if you are in a public place.
Yeah,
if she's at your house or you're at her house, I wouldn't even want to be around her because of the accusations that could come by when she sobers up. But never get her more than 2 drinks.
Yeah, guys, there's nothing worse than these chicks that can't hold their alcohol. And oftentimes, you know, the only reason why they get away with this is because, you know, especially pretty girls, right? The cops just go, oh, just sleep it off, whatever. But guys, my theory, once again, is a lot of states legalize pot, right? And that was an easy way for them to get arrests. They would get their arrest quotas up. Now that that's gone, they're arresting these 304s for things that they used to ignore. DV, public intoxication, simple battery, public nuisance. You know what I'm saying? Now they're arresting these chicks, and these chicks are understanding that these cops' hands are rated E for everyone. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Look how goofy she looks.
She's got so much. Someone's coming right now?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Look at the evil look in this broad's eyes. Look at that.
Well, you're no longer allowed to be on this property, so you're gonna have to start heading away.
That's
So
fine. Like, I think you guys are actually like.
Hey, man, you can't go that way.
Someone's been on their way for quite a while. I don't know.
Guys, men can't get this drunk in public, right? Because if we do, either the cops come or we get the hell beat out of us. You know what I'm saying? How, guys, put a one if you seen some dude get super drunk and end up talking mess in the parking lot, and he just got the.
Someone around here making a scene. These people are going to arrest you.
Alright, we're gonna go stand over here. I'm having you stand over here and out of the street so you don't get hit. Not just standing in the right. Trying to. Good, because you can try to do it right here, not in the middle of the street. Because if you get hit by a car and you die, then I have to tell your family you died.
Hey, Butch, like, I'm not trying to get into this.
Call her Butch.
Okay, and call me a name again. I will arrest you for disorderly conduct because you're drunk in public. Understand? Do you understand? Yes or no?
I'm not doing that whatsoever.
It's a yes
and
or
I
no.
will say that you're arresting me on false pretense.
You're drunk in public. That's not
No,
false.
I'm not.
That's
do you
not
have an
false.
ID on you, ma'am?
What are you trying to do to me?
I'm warning you if you keep it up and you're falling into me. I'm
Is that
trying to
off the
help.
Goro?
Or whatever you are.
Do you have an ID on you?
Stay away from me.
Do you have an ID on you?
Stay away from me.
Do you have an ID
Can
on you?
you take her away from me?
I will take her away from you if you.
I feel actually like.
Okay.
No. No.
You can't even.
Stay away.
You fell into me.
Stay away from
Where's
me.
your ID?
Go ahead.
Where's your ID?
Stay away.
Where's your ID?
I don't want this person around me.
I need your ID, ma'am.
Stay away.
Ma'am, please give me your
That
ID.
person I don't want around me.
Okay, I need your ID.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
Do you want to be arrested for failure to identify yourself?
This person.
Look at her face. Do you want to be arrested? Her two brain cells can't handle it, guys.
Yes, I actually. I don't mind.
May I please have your ID?
Okay, so they are going to arrest me for not identifying this person that looks like a male in front of me. Like,
They call it liquor courage.
She called her Butch.
She said that right to her face.
They don't call it liquor
Can I speak with
courage.
them?
Hello?
She's not wrong. Listen.
May I speak with
That person hung up on her.
Hello? This person identifies as. How do you identify?
You guys know that this is going on greatest hits, guys. This is yeah. Tom said greatest hits. That's right.
Answer that question.
Well, she doesn't want to answer that question, and I was
Radio to David 37.
Yeah, I understand that. I was coming back to your.
What happened?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I thought I froze. Maybe he's he lost his audio or something. But yeah, I thought I heard her call her Butch when she first walked up. It's like, wait a minute, did she just call her Butch?
Yeah, she did. But she's actually now that liquid courage is something because she said exactly what everyone That's why she got mad. She said, "You can't throw nobody in jail for calling you a bad name. That's a very emotional reaction. That's silly." So she got upset for being identified as a man.
Yeah, they
Literally.
are the absolute worst. Oh damn, he got kicked off. Maybe he lost his connection or something. Yeah, they're the absolute worst when they get drunk, man. I've seen it so many times in the military. We actually had to have they used to just start laying them down like right before you go on a ship. They'd have to lay blankets on the ground, and they have to lay them down on the ground and let them sleep some of it off before they could even come on a ship.
Wow. So they couldn't even handle the liquor they was drinking.
No,
And they was
these are military women. It was horrible.
And would they curious, like would they even treat men with such kid gloves and such care with blankets on the ground if it was the opposite, if men were drunk like that and disorderly?
Hell no, they take you to the brig. I almost went to the so I'll tell you a short quick story. I almost went to the brig one time because I made it all the way to the ship, all the way to our berthing where we sleep. But I got up and I went to the bathroom, and I had to vomit, and my stomach started bubbling at the same time. So I'm sitting on the toilet with my head between my legs, and it's coming out of both ends.
Sorry, guys. I'm back. My internet cut out for a sec.
Yeah, it's cool. So,
Sorry
but
about that.
yeah, I went. So I did my business, and I got up and I got ready to leave the stall, and I went to reach for the handle, and I missed the handle, and I hit my head on the door and just fell on the floor, and I almost went to military jail over that because I was laying on the floor. Somebody had to come. You know, one of my buddies came, was like, "Hey, come on, get up and go to your rack." And after a while, I did. But as soon as I climbed in my rack, I heard security going in the bathroom looking for me. They was like, "Where's it at? Where's it?" It was like, "We don't know who you're talking about."
Just because you look like you could have been drunk. So assumptions.
Yep.
But yet women that they knew were drunk,
They just laid them down. They just let them lay down on the floor, take a nap until they sobered up enough to walk to their beds.
Yeah. Another friend of mine, he was in the Air Force, and he was saying that that they would, the commanding officers, they would see all the men like loading ammo crates and loading all stuff, and the girls just standing there, and the guys are sitting there. It's hot, and they're doing, and the girls would just sit there, and they're like, "We need a diverse military, and a woman can do anything a man can, please."
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Yeah, here. Let's finish this quick. Let's see here.
Talk to you.
Yeah. What the f?
All right.
Ah, that's where we were.
It's time!
Let's go.
No.
What just happened?
Oh my god, what the hell?
Behind your back.
What the hell?
Put your hands behind your back.
Knucklehead.
What the hell?
Put your hands behind.
That is an ugly person, right?
She wasn't wrong about that at all.
Sister Mary Frances. Yeah. You guys ever see the what is it? The Twilight Zone? No. Was it
She looks like hold on. She looks like Slender Man.
You guys remember that one scene from the Twilight Zone with John Lithgow and he's on the plane? There's something in the wing.
Yeah. There's something in the wing. Yeah.
That's what that.
Oh my god.
That's what it looks like.
Oh, that's terrible.
I saved everybody. I saved us.
That's terrible.
Behind your back.
I did not do anything. This is ridiculous. I'm not going to.
Ma'am, I will take you to the ground right now if you do not stop resisting.
Stop resisting. Put your hands behind your back.
I did not do anything.
Put your hands behind your back.
I did not do anything. This is ridiculous.
Put your hands behind your back.
This is ridiculous. This is absurd. No, this is absurd. Oh my god.
There it is, guys.
I didn't do anything. I was drinking a beer. Why can't I drink a beer?
3-1. Female detained.
yes is a criminal offense.
Yes, you're going to be going to jail tonight. Just so you're aware. You are going to be going to jail tonight.
For what?
I'm about to read you your Miranda rights, okay?
For what?
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her represent you while you're being quiet.
Miranda.
No, I'm not going to do that like that. You mother.
Mess.
About what?
Make sure to hit the like button, guys. We're at 97 likes, so if you have 3 more likes, we'll go to a 304 TikTok. So.
Oh, so good, so good. Yeah. Let's make it. Hey, CEO, let's make it.
Did someone call for 3-1?
The woman was charged with disorderly conduct while intoxicated.
Have we seen this?
My mom has the insurance for the last time.
I'll check. We'll need a tow dislocation. Hey! Knock it off! What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Stop!
Relax!
Get off of me!
While on patrol, an officer conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle for excessive speeding.
Let's just skip the race.
Do I need to explain the reason for the stop?
No, I already seen you.
Okay, you got your license and insurance with you?
Oh, well, look, guys, we just hit 100 likes. Thanks for that, guys. Appreciate that. Thanks, guys. You guys, know where we have to go now, right?
Y'all want to ask me what I'm doing? I'm outside home. I work at Hoeing. Y'all want to know what company I work at? I work at Hoeing.
All right, here we go, guys.
So if y'all want to gossip about something, gossip how I only been in AZ for what? 2 days? I just got here 2 days ago and I'm already up 8 racks, my nigga. Like, gossip about how I really get to it. Like, the fuck? Stop playing. So
the streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get that money. I get that money. Bitch, give me what you got.
Clown world, right? Guys,
Who is paying these frauds? Who's paying to beat up the
TikTok is wild. Hey, Joe and Walk, do you guys watch my Valentine's Day special? I did.
Yeah, no, I didn't see it.
Do you guys see the Valentine's Day one at the end?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Valentine's Day.
I can't go watch it. I can't watch it.
You're trying to tell me that they're all single on Valentine's Day? You don't say. Okay, here we go. Guys, look at this. Look at this broad right here. Guys, this is Tekken 1 Heihachi of 304s. You guys remember Heihachi on Tekken 1? You remember how hard he was? He did that damn neck breaker. You remember that? He gets your neck and go and take all your life away. You know what I'm saying? That is a level of 304 here. You know what I'm saying? Here it is. You guys remember this? All right, here we go. Look at these tattoos. The bull ring in the nose, the blonde weave, right? Guys, look, what is going on? What?
Who's paying to smash that?
Desperate dudes. This, like I said, That's why I don't even blame 304. I blame simps. Guys, all right, guys. You know, all three of us are older, right? Guys, I don't get the OF thing. I don't get it. Who are these dudes? This one girl made $43 million on OF last year. She's like 19 or 20. Made $43 million.
Jeez.
Guys, adult content has been free on the internet since there was an internet.
Yeah, it's literally when the internet was created, one of the first sites before email was around was porn.
Yeah.
Adult content.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Say corn and not the word. But yeah, guys, it was look, keep going.
I was about to say the difference. The reason why they're paying for it is maybe it's obvious. I don't know. I guess it's obvious to me. Is it feels like it's personal because the back and forth. I'm gonna send you a personal video, even though we know it's not really down. So it's more like I'm messaging you personally. You're seeing it from me, or they'll have like you pay me X amount. I put your name here, so that's how they're making the money. It's the more personal element that you don't get from corn, which is very just like it's already made, it's already produced. You're not going to get your favorite star like catering to your personal fetish or whatever that is. So that's how they're making the money.
Yeah, I just don't get it. I just don't, man.
Well, it's like being a strip club or digital.
Oh yeah.
Digital
That's a really good analogy. I don't get strip clubs either, man. These dudes going to the strip club. Oh man, I'm all this money in this girl. What are you doing, bro? And
well, at least in the strip club, you can actually touch them, feel them, smell them, and that's actually a chance you can actually hook up with them. Like you can turn that fantasy into like a reality. Because you're physical with them. Whereas with this, you're still paying the same amount, if not more, and you're not getting that actual physical connection. That's how humans are. You can't have it all digital. At some point, there has to be a physical connection.
The thing that I don't get about dudes is like, I don't know, people go, oh, well, if you're a businessman, you got to make business deals in the strip club. Guys, look, if you're that desperate, guys, just pay a professional. I'm just at least smash, right? But like, I mean, I'm not the morality police. I know guys that advocate for like, if you're a busy dude and you ain't got time to date, you know what I'm saying? Because you're paying her to come over and you're paying her to leave, right? Which makes sense. But this whole because the last time that I was in a strip club was like 2004 in Vegas, and that's when my friend got married. And his bachelor party was at a strip club, right? And these two knuckleheads that were with us were like, one of the waitress put her like, they walk around with shots on their tray. You know what I'm saying? To sell for like $30 a shot or whatever,
Stupid, right?
And she put her thing down, and these two knuckleheads were stealing shots off of her tray. So next thing you know, it was, and look, I'm 6'3", I'm a big guy, but they were all like 5'5", 5'8", you know what I'm saying? So next thing you know, like 7 big burly dudes came out like, what happened over here? They were like, yo, everyone give us like $40 or whatever and get out. So I'm all mad. I'm like, look, guys, there was like 7 of them and like 3 of us, like 4 of us, right? 7 of them, 8 of them. We're in Vegas, dude. Yo, bad things could have happened. And one of my friends got in my face. He got knocked. I knocked him out. Anyways, he got hit. He fell down. Is the moral of the story. And then I smashed the girl that he was trying to get with. that was my homeboy's wife's friend. But either way. But guys, strip clubs are lame. They're totally whack. I don't understand the whole paying chicks for attention. I don't understand it. But I think it's a generational thing. You know what I'm saying? These 21-year-old dudes, they're working at Walmart or they're working at Amazon, and they spend a quarter of their check on an OF girl. It's like, what are you doing, bro? You know how many boxes you had to load for that? So, anyways.
Okay. Today might not be your day, and it's okay. God is preserving your man from when you get out of your hoe stage, okay?
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
What?
Guys, I got nothing. Someone please say something.
She's almost not wrong. That's
I
the
can't
crazy part
believe
about it.
that they say things like that with a straight face.
I
I'm
mean,
saying
Joe
I'm
does make
saying
an
she's
excellent
almost not
point.
wrong.
He
She's
does
not
make an
wrong.
excellent point in that where do you guys think this chick's gonna end up ultimately? In the church.
And all she has to do is cover up her tattoos, take out the bull ring, change her hair. She's an attractive woman. Now let's not be honest. She's attractive. Even as she is now, she take out all of that, clean herself up, go to a church. I'm a changed woman. I've seen it happen. And they still get men chasing. No, they get more men chasing after her because now she's the reform hoe. Because why? They want the reform hoe because they understand that psychologically, oh, she's probably good in the bedroom. She's been with so many guys, even though in church I have to pretend as if I don't really want that because I'm not supposed to be with a woman who's been an ex-hoe. But I kind of still want that because I want that in the bedroom. So they have
the
this
pressure of the church too. You know, the pressure of the church pressures men, these trad con men, into accepting this foolishness. Walk, you a godly man because you gonna take on this 304 and her bastard children, right? Come on, man. Come on, right? Come on, man. What are you talking about? That is the ultimate resting place. The final form of a 304 is a church girl. Come on.
You are worthy of love. You are a woman first, okay? Just
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
remember, niggas ruin their relationships, their marriages, their families, and everything above for hoes. They love hoes, okay? So just remember, when this is all done, you are worthy of love. And you gotta remember that what you do is not who you are. This is a job at the end of the day.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
And a real nigga is gonna know that shit, okay? So with that being said, don't be sad. If ain't nobody get you no flowers today, get yourself some motherfucking flowers. And then go outside and break you a motherfucking tree. Break his ass so good that he ain't even got no money to take his bitch out tonight. Fuck. Take it off.
I love how the definition of a real man is constantly
Happy
evolving.
trapping.
What did you say, Paul?
I love how the definition of a real man is constantly evolving. Now, a real man is a man who gets 304s.
I don't understand it, guys. I don't get it. And guys, hold on. We have one more here.
Good morning, officers.
Guys, look, Urkel's back again. You guys remember? So we looked at this chick last.
No, dude, that is Beaker. That is Beaker from the Muppets.
Spend the day with me as a 305. I decided to just do kind of like a day in my life, like nothing too major. Right now, it's almost 11. Usually, first thing I do when I wake up is I feed my cat. Like, he literally wakes me up every morning. So it's almost 11. I have somebody on the way just for a click, and usually like most of my clicks happen in the morning because like I feel like they're like before work or lunchtime. So I have someone on the way. So this is pretty much like the outfit. And it's raining outside, so like of course I'm gonna put a coat over like when I go out and get them, but I have like a bikini underneath. Don't really do too much, like unless they like request me to wear something, like I don't really wear anything because like at the end of the day these niggas do not care.
These chicks really, I guarantee she only has like one or two people in her life.
My edges are still.
Say again?
I guarantee you she only has like one or two people in her life, but they really talk to their phones like they're some sort of celebrity and like that the whole world is watching.
Do you guys remember that one like 15-year-old kid who went viral in like 2021? He's like, I be going through some of y'all lives, bro, and I be the only one there. Who's y'all talking to?
This is true. It's actually happening. I went in there
The way
and
he said it, he was clowning. He's like, I be going into y'all lives, and I'm like, who's you talking to? Like, you talking like there's someone there.
it's the truth. It's the honest truth.
Ain't no one there.
Their phone is their therapist.
Oh man, yeah. Well, I haven't said this in a while, but I honestly believe that the smartphone is God to 304s, and social media is Jesus. I'm serious. That's the level
Absolutely.
of worship that these chicks have. That's why you see in all the body cam footage, they won't let go of their phones, all this other stuff. They want their phones. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. If these chicks say young men are insecure, whatever, us guys got hobbies. We got cars we work on, motorcycles, a Warhammer 40K models, or all the stuff we do. They just play, they just look on social media all day. That's all they do. We play poker with our friends, go fishing, play basketball. We're out doing stuff. And then they have a nerve to talk about how immature we are. Oh, my boyfriend goes and plays golf. At least he's outside doing something constructive. Clown world.
Kind of good from last night. So I might not even touch them. Like, they're still kind of good. So I think I'm just gonna leave them alone. That's pretty much it. Like, I'm just gonna slap some lip gloss on and then wait for this nigga to get here. Alright, y'all. So he left a little bit ago. So now I'm moving my car because one thing about LA is when is this parking, they gonna hand out parking tickets quick as hell. So right now I have this other chick. I don't know when he's coming for sure, but he's basically driving from the area to back to like Orange County. So he said like on his way back he wants to stop by with me. I'm pretty sure he wants to book an hour, which he lives in like Orange County, the rich part, so I'm sure he can come through with that. Pretty much like I'm just gonna be bumping my ad, chilling. Like, it's really like chill. Like, I guess I could update y'all when niggas come through, but pretty much the guy that just left, he paid me on Cash App. So I mean, I like having money on my card because like I like to save the cash that I get, I mean majority of the cash that I get, and just put it aside. So I do like getting Cash Apps because I can use that to like pay online stuff, buy stuff online, pay my rent, all that would do. And y'all, I was finna stomp down last night, but luckily I had some teas come through from the net because it was raining. I had my coat, my heels, my fucking leg warmers back there, but bitch, I drove past the Blade and luckily I got a call because it was raining. Good morning.
Hey man, she living her truth.
You know what's sad? What's sad is that their mothers are proud of this. Their mothers are proud that their daughters are bragging about being a prostitute.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you imagine as a father? Well, we all know they ain't got any fathers, man. I gotta get myself.
You've been had. You've been took.
What am I saying?
Hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
But imagine if you did have a daughter and you put all this time and effort into raising her, right? And this is what happens. And guys, this is the thing too that happens. Because you know that whatever podcast, that one knucklehead Brian guy, he's an idiot, but Andrew Wilson's on there every now and then, so I'll watch his clips. But what makes them different from Fresh and Fit and stuff is Fresh and Fit only has 21-year-old and up girls on there. That Brian guy, he has girls that just graduated from high school or in college, like just started college in LA. So that's why he has the wokest of the woke girls in there. And you'll see these girls that are even like regular smegular girls. Once they go to college, it's a wrap, dude. It's a wrap. Those first group of like feminist studies and gender studies and all those classes completely destroy their brains, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but all right, you guys, I'm going to shut this bad boy down. Guys, I will be live on Tuesday. Guys, I will be in the Discord here in about 5 minutes. Well, just for after hours, guys, go to Discord. I'll actually jump in there now. Guys, there's an after hours thread. Click on the thread and you can jump on in there. I'll drop the link to the Discord, guys. Make sure you are subbed because YouTube seems to be unsubbing people again. So I am trying to hit 14K here in the next couple days. So guys, join the Discord. Joe, Walk, any closing words?
Nah, man. Thanks for having me on.
Anytime, man.
No closing words for me, man.
Cool, guys. Thanks for being here, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Guys, join the Discord. I'm out of here, guys. Have a good one.